Great showing by the fans. The freshman game here is
again, first round, man.
I know.
First round. But you're right.
You're looking live at Morristown East to watch Morristown West coming up on Friday.
1 minute, turn around, get serious, let's go.
Uno minuto, Packer.
It's like the start of the CB45 Sports Show. We got the music ready, we got our sign. Da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-bum-bum. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the CB45 Sports Show. I'm CB. Did he have views on last night?
Yes.
He did.
The following is a special sports presentation by Pac-Man Sports.
"2023 has been a banner season for the Hall's Red Devils. With 8 wins, Brent Hughes' team has more wins this year than the previous 2 years combined. And Hall's is doing it at the line of scrimmage. Every offensive and defensive lineman a returning starter. All of them seniors. So Hall's hoping to ride that experience into the playoffs, at least past round 1. But to do so, they'll have to get past a very balanced and potent and talented Morristown West team. With an all-star at quarterback and balance on both sides of the football, Morristown West is ready to make their own waves in the playoffs. It's OEB Playoff Friday, presented by Pilot. It's Hall's and Morristown West next.
A spectacular November evening welcomes you to Hamblin County, more specifically the campus of Morristown East High School, but it's Morristown West that will play the game here. These two teams share Burt Toney Stadium. It's the first round of the 5A state playoffs as the Hall's Red Devils make their way over to take on Morristown West. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price. Eric, let's start with you, an all-star quarterback for Hall's.
Yeah, Maury Lethgo having a really nice sophomore campaign, a baseball player athlete, but getting better at playing the quarterback position as the year's gone on. Look at those numbers. Over 1,500 yards passing, 21 total touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. Maury Lethgo is a good quarterback.
Flip it to the other side, Eric Kane, you'll find Malachi Isom. The kid has really been special all year long. 12 touchdowns passing, 7 on the ground. He brings balance to this West attack, and he has a cannon for an arm, so he can stretch the field vertically. He has to play well if Morristown West is getting a first-round win.
As we start our coverage here on WATE all through the broadcast tonight, Friday Frenzy scoreboards, live scoring updates from Reese Van Haften, the sports director at WATE. Kickoff when we come back on OEB Playoff Friday. It should be a dandy. Hall's and Morristown West.
Some things are just better together. Like sensational salads and sizzling steaks, old friends and new friends, special occasions and special moments. At Aubrey's, we like it when things go together, so we do everything we can to make getting together easy. Aubrey's, real comfort, real food, real good.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
I'm Dr. Mike Costa, Malone & Costa Dentistry. You can find us at KnoxvilleSmiles.com. I'm standing here in front of a dental robot. We're one of 2 dentists in the state of Tennessee that utilize this cutting-edge technology. Do you have a broken tooth, a tooth that's in pain, or a denture that doesn't fit well? Maybe you're a little anxious? You can come in and we offer comprehensive sedation services and utilize this awesome technology to give you precise, accurate care. If you think this technology can help you, visit our website at KnoxvilleSmiles.com. I look forward to helping you.
Knoxville is my home. I was born and raised here, and I was blessed to raise my family here. This community is one that I'm proud to live in and serve every day. At Ted Russell Ford for over 50 years, we've been Knoxville's hometown dealer. Helping our friends and neighbors own their first car or their dream car or truck has been our absolute pleasure. At Ted Russell Ford Lincoln, we will continue to serve our community because East Tennessee, you've always supported us. Thank you.
Visit us at one of our 2 locations on Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike, or online at tedrussellford.net.
Why does picking a mattress gotta be so hard? I know, right? You haven't heard of Better Mattress? Who? Better Mattress? They make their own mattresses right here in Tennessee. They also can customize one just for you. 5 locations? Count me in. Better Mattress. Good night just got better.
I was the star around here until Glass Doctor installed this perfect shower enclosure. Now they look at me like, well, there you go.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
OEB Playoff Friday is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Pilot, Ted Russell Ford, LMU, Humana, and Knoxville Smiles.
Count me in. Better Mattress. Good night just got better.
Such a big game tonight for Morristown West. They come in 5-5 on the season, but all 5 games close losses. This is a team that really could be 8-2, 9-1. Halls across the field, they are 8-2. Let's head down to the 4th member of our team, Casey Funderburg.
Coach, you all have been in this situation before. You've been in a playoff atmosphere. What was your all's preparation like this week?
It was one of the better weeks we've had in a long time. Our kids are growing each week. They understand what it's going to take. We got expectations now, so we're growing and we're learning how to go live up to those.
You mentioned they know what it's got to take. What does it have to take for you all to come out with a win tonight?
4 quarters, we got to execute. There's not going to be a team that quits on the other side of the field. We got to play extremely hard and we got to play together. If we go out and execute, we'll find a way to win.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
First quarter is brought to you, as always, by OEB Law. Turn your wreck into a check. Gorgeous game time conditions here. Brought to you by the 6 Storm Team and Exterior Home Solutions. A spectacular night. 53 degrees, a chill in the air. It feels like playoff weather, and it is playoff time.
Yeah, look at the beautiful Morristown right over Tally Ward.
Red Devils won the toss. They have elected to receive.
And we'll get this out of the way early. Do we think he goes onside kick here to start the game for the Trojans?
I don't think so.
Yeah, a joke about the earlier game that we had with Morristown West at Sevier County. Trojans took a 10-point lead with 5 minutes to go in the game, and Alvin inconspicuously decided, Alvin Sanders, the head coach, to go onside kick. It didn't work out. They gave Sevier County a short field. Smoky Bears rallied and to win the game in overtime and got the #1 seed.
And Morristown West, and all jokes aside, Morristown West, you brought up 5 losses to 5 teams who have a combined 6 losses. Like all their losses are quality.
Football return from the 3. Red Devils, good starting field position past the 25. About the 25, maybe 26-yard line. And our first chance to see the young quarterback. He is a sophomore, Amari Lethko, 1,538 yards on the season, 19 touchdowns through the air to only 2 interceptions.
Yeah, really impressed with him week 1 when we had Halls hosting Campbell County. One of his first starts, started a couple of times as a freshman last year, but he's gotten better and better and better as the year's gone on. The numbers don't lie. Again, only 2 picks so far in this season.
Austin's heard me say it 1,000 times. A guy who starts the year as a sophomore, by the time you get to this time of year, he's a junior.
Yeah, he's a veteran. He's a crafty veteran as well.
Well, his whole game, Lethko's whole game is crafty, right? I mean, keeps his eyes down the field when things break down, moves around, kind of like this.
It breaks down here. Boy, big hit there by the Morristown West defense.
Jalen McCullough.
Yeah, McCullough already on the tackle. You look at this offensive line, and that's what I said in the open. 5 seniors, 5 returning starters.
I was going to say, on both sides of the line of scrimmage for Halls, big boy game, seniors across the middle. Of course, you got Cameron Bates there as a powerful running back as well that's going to run behind those big boys. They're veteran-led up front, and it's shown this season.
This Trojan defense very good. West, for instance, took Jefferson County to overtime before losing 27-26. And Spencer Riley's Patriots 9-1. Lethko, quick pass across the middle. Short of first down yardage. That pass to Landon Vest. And this defense very good. Giovanni Chavez up front. Just named the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase team, which you can see that game right here on WATE on Saturday, December the 9th. He clogs up the middle for this Morristown West defense.
Yeah, he does. Okie fronts, a lot of bodies up there in the A-gaps, zero techniques, and they let those linebackers run and make plays.
3rd down and 3 for Halls at their own 33. Movement by the tight end on the left side.
Fire snap, false start, number 7 on offense, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Leonard Scarborough, our referee tonight. Maybe a dead ringer giveaway by Drew Ross, the tight end, 17 catches on the year. But maybe they were throwing to the big cat.
They throw to him, they throw to Brady Rogers. They use both their tight ends a lot, and on 3rd and 3, you might have been onto something, but now you back it up, it's 3rd and 8.
3rd down and 8, a check with me call for the Red Devils looking to the side. 3 receivers near side. Lethko will go to the other side. And incomplete, a 3 and out. However, a flag down at the quarterback. This one may be a 15-yarder roughing the passer.
Yeah, if it's at the quarterback, it's either holding or roughing the passer.
He had his man, just short hopped it.
Let's see which way he points.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Yep.
Number 53 on the defense. That penalty is 15 yards from the previous spot. 1st down.
And that's a blow for Morristown West. The chance to get off the field on this first drive and force Halls into a 3 and out. And now Halls moves the sticks up near midfield after that late hit on the quarterback penalty.
Again, it was Giovanni Chavez. We were talking about it earlier. I mean, he's what makes him go up front. High adrenaline type player, but can't be hitting the quarterback late, especially on 3rd downs.
If there's one thing that this Halls offense loves to do, it's love to find their 2 tight ends that you see right there. Brody Rogers, number 0, number 7 is Ross. They'll pick up 5 yards, almost to midfield at the 48.
Nice job by this Halls offensive line, Eric. Got a couple of guys out pulling. Big 76 for the Red Devils, that being Jackson Alvey.
Yeah, if you're Cameron Bates, that is an easy 5 yards to run for.
2nd down and 5. Brent Hughes happy to run the clock. Happy to keep doing this right here. A couple of yards will bring up a 3rd down and 3. You look at Halls this year, 8-2. Eclipsing how many wins they had the last 2 years. Only losses to the top 2 teams in this region, that being defending 5A state champion West and Powell, a Panther team that took the Rebels to overtime a week ago before falling 24-23.
It's third and a long 3 here. And again, we mentioned those tight ends. Watch 0, watch number 7, the 2 slots at the top of your screen. They're going to be some guys that make things happen, some drag routes when they keep climbing.
And looks like Rogers went a half-second early.
They've called a timeout.
Timeout, Halls.
Oh, they got the timeout.
The first use timeout of the half.
The first timeout of the half.
Timeout taken by Halls, and just in time because I think Brody Rogers was going early. Let's take a quick break. No score from Morristown. Aerial coverage is brought to you by Gatlinburg. The Mountains are calling. Don't miss Gatlinburg's Winter Magic and Chili Cook-Off next Thursday from 4 to 8 p.m. on a historic nature trail in Gatlinburg. And a free 5 yards given again. Brody Rogers here. And third down and 4 will be third down and 9.
On the offense, 5-yard penalty.
And that just can't happen. Twice it's been third and 3. Twice they've gone to a 3 backs in the backfield look, 2 tight ends, and twice Brady Rogers has jumped a little early. And if you're Brent Hughes, you're just pulling your hair out right now because again that backs you up. Now it's third and a long 9.
Spread them out here again. If you're Morristown West, you got to be very aware of Lethgo's ability to maneuver on the run.
Yeah, you have a timeout to talk about what you want to run on third down and 4. You get this nice long break. You get the kids over. You talk about it. And the kid jumps early.
And then you got to wad it up, throw it in the trash, and start over.
Third down and 9. Lethgo feeling pressure across the middle. Catch is made. There's that big tight end, Drew Ralston Jr. 6'3", 210. His 18th catch of the year. Feels like he's got a lot more than that. That one for 15 yards.
Yeah, I agree. And the ball was a little bit behind him, but Lethgo did a great job of getting the ball out in a hurry and on a line.
But probably a good thing because there was somebody there. Had he led him, it's either knocked away or picked off potentially. Because it was behind him, it allowed Ross to kind of slow down and pick up the catch.
Yeah, 15 yards. Lethgo's such a different quarterback now than we saw in that opener against Campbell County. There's that Trojan defense right up front. Big number 66 in there, Evan Barker, 5'8", 285. There's a boy that must like Akita who handled our pregame meal today.
That's right, baby. You did Akita Express in Morristown. My guy, Juan Pham. That's my guy.
That was our pregame meal. Akita and the guys on the crew, this is our 15th year, and every one of them said that's the best pregame meal we've ever had in 15 years.
That's not lip service.
It's really not. 2nd down and 9. Lethco rolls right, looks back left. Receiver across the middle. A flag comes in.
Yeah, I thought he was a little early, that being number 11.
Barry Keith Evans.
Yep, and he was right on his hip pocket. So if he wasn't early, he had unbelievable coverage.
And he was right in front of the back judge as well.
Pass interference on the defense, number 11. 15-yard penalty, previous spot. Result of the play, 1st down.
I will say this, penalties have been a big part of this drive for both teams.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, nothing egregious, but he does get there a little early and again. Like right there's that back judge. But a couple of penalties on 3rd down. Halls has been able to overcome those. And now I'm not going to go to the red zone.
On a side note, it's 7:18. We still have 7:22 to go first quarter. Lenoir City and Ray County, they may be over by 7:45.
Catch is made with a knee on the ground, so it will be a pickup of 6 at the 20.
That's a great first down play, though. I mean, sure, you'd love to not have the knee on the ground and continue to be able to run and make a play, but anytime you can pick up 6 yards, 7 yards, it looks like they give them 7. That's a huge first down play for Halls.
Whole playbook's open. Again, you got 2nd and 4 now. Whole playbook is open. And they're doing this check with me a lot here on this first drive. Going, seeing what Morristown West is lined up in. Plenty of time on the play clock, looking to the sideline, getting the play, and then going with less than 10 seconds on the play clock.
Officially call it a gain of 7. So a 2nd down and 3 into the D1 red zone.
And that front for Morristown West.
Yeah, I mean, they're not quite as good as Jefferson County's front, but still super talented, super athletic and aggressive.
Evan Barker again, already a couple tackles on this drive. You know, Halls is trying to pull that guard over, and they're losing space because the push off from the defensive line from Morristown West has been really good.
No gain on the play, a 3rd down and 3, which so far on this drive has meant that a tight end jumps off sides.
Yes.
So if you're Brent Hughes, hold your water out there.
Well, they've still overcome them, though, so. They
will get the play off. Lethco, quick pass. Catch is made. Turning towards the end zone. 1st down and goal for the Red Devils inside the 5 at the 2-yard line.
A great route that time by Tress Skates.
9th play of the drive coming up, and a big conversion here. Thought for just a second that he was going to get in the end zone.
He comes back, catches the football, and lets that momentum carry him back upfield. And you're right, thought for a second maybe he gets in, but you're at the 1.5-yard line right now, and Halls is going to tighten things up and try to punch it in.
1st down and goal, handoff off left tackle, touchdown. Right up the middle, and Halls goes 9 plays, length of the field to strike first. 6-0, extra point to come.
Takes over half the first quarter on this drive. Malachi Isom has not seen the field yet. 6 minutes, 44 seconds. A great job by that Halls offensive line. Mark talked about it all week leading into this game. The experience up front on both sides of the ball is huge for Halls.
Harlan Humley, one of those guys back there in the backfield leading things up for Cameron Bates. And he couldn't script a better start offensively for Halls.
This Halls offense that exploded for 52 points against Central is already on the board. A 9-play, 75-yard drive. Took 6:45 off the clock. Let's take a quick break and a break from our friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
This is Cody Hedrick with Exterior Home Solutions. While we may live in the most beautiful part of Tennessee, East Tennessee, where the beautiful leaves are out, soon they're going to be falling into your gutters. Today we're talking gutter maintenance. Though these gutters may be clean now, soon enough they'll be full of leaves and debris, and that's what we want to protect you from at Exterior Home Solutions. Let us get some gutter guards in your gutter that's going to last, that's not too expensive, and we can do it in a matter of hours. We want to protect you at Exterior Home Solutions. Though you may see our roofing crews all over Knoxville, siding crews, everything we specialize in, gutters is definitely one of the top priorities for your home. From gutter guard to a good gutter system, that's what we want to give you at Exterior Home Solutions.
And the Dance Cheers Spotlight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. Sophia Wilson, a senior, Congratulations from Exterior Home Solutions. Mark Packer along with Austin Price, Eric Kane. Halls did exactly what they did last week against Central Austin, straight down the field, time after time, 7-0.
Well, and again, it took them half the first quarter to do it. That's a formula of success for Halls. We'll see if Morristown West can answer in their first offensive possession.
Yeah, overcame a couple third downs, overcame a couple penalties. Again, a heavy dose of the run game, but more it was Amari Lethgo making the throws when mattering and able to punch it in from the 2-yard line.
So our first chance to see Malachi Isom, we've talked about Amari Lethgo already. Isom, no slouch in his own right, 1,235 yards on the year through the air. He's run for 324. 7 touchdowns on the ground, 12 through the air. Lethgo's accounted for 19. Isom's accounted for 19.
It's a really good quarterback battle here tonight. Again, Austin mentioned it right at the top of the broadcast. Malachi Isom has got a lively arm. Really nice arm here, but he's going to hand it off on play number 1.
Look out here. Blockers in front, got some speed. Almost to midfield, past midfield. Running past the secondary. Say goodnight. Cameron Richards, 80 yards on play number 1.
More importantly, no flags, and what an answer. So Halls takes up half the first quarter, 6 minutes, 44 seconds, and Morristown West says, yeah, we'll just go.
Yeah, and the poor Trojan defense now. They were out there this whole time, they're back out again.
And he does a great job of running through the hole and then getting east to west, utilizing his speed. He's really the thunderback. His speed to the sideline, then gets up the sideline, and nobody's touching him. What a response there from Morristown West. And you're right, that defense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Yeah, Richards, a junior, 5'10", 200. Extra point is up, and it is good. 7-all, 4:59 to go, first quarter. They have some fireworks all night long in this one.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson Newman.
What will you find?
You know, life happens, and damage to your home can be extremely stressful. That's why it's important to find someone who offers efficient, quality work with financing options. Exterior Home Solutions, they value not only family, but community. And they're who I call when life happens, and you should too.
When looking for the best in strength equipment for your home, school, or workout facility, new or reconditioned, Dynabody in Maryville has everything you need to build the perfect gym. A huge selection of used equipment from all the premier brands. Reach for the power with Dynabody.
OEB Playoff Friday is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions, Carson Newman, Knoxville Wholesale Furniture, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 102, Patriot Home Care, and Harris Construction.
Well, I would call it a one-play 80-yard drive. It's more a matter of what does Cameron Richards run the 80 in?
Yeah, he was quick.
16 seconds.
He was really, really quick on that play. The former Morristown East Hurricane now scoring a touchdown in the playoffs. That's Cameron Richards.
Football is kicked into the end zone. All right, the first of multiple tonight. Friday Frenzy scoreboard updates, playoff updates tonight. Let's head down to Reese Van Haften, Sports Director, WATE. Reese.
Hey, Packer. Yeah, a lot of games coming in, right?
Bearden's up on Dobbins Bennett 14-0. That's kind of a surprise right there, right? Because Bearden and Dobbins Bennett, some viewed them as equal, but not really, apparently. Sevier County and Central, we're going to have 7-0 on our scoreboard. It's actually 14-7 Sevier County over Central right now, surprisingly. Back and forth game right there. But I got a surprising one for you, Packer, really quickly. Clinton up 7-0 right now.
Yeah, Austin, we've agreed we're not going to spend our broadcast telling scores, but Austin did show me the 7-0 Clinton a few minutes ago.
Good game.
Very good game, and a lot of water under that bridge still to go. But boy, would it be interesting if Clinton and Oak Ridge both won. And
McMinn's the one team that beat Oak Ridge. Now they do it with a ball control offense. So like if Clinton gets up on them, let's say they go up 14-0, that's hard for McMinn. They're just not built to come back from big deficits. It's not who they are.
By the way, Friday Frenzy scoreboard updates. You can catch all of the highlights and scores tonight right here on WATE 6 Sports. As Reese will handle things here, Casey K and Sam Rothman will handle things back in the studio tonight. Gain of 3 on first down. Lethco going to look to throw. Move inside to the 30, cutting up to the 34 to be a first down. And a quick pitch and catch to Landon Vest.
I'll tell you what, if Morristown West quarterbacks are going to continue to play off and give that cushion there, they're going to run that hitch all night long. And Letho's going to have no issue connecting on the curl, on the hitch, on the comeback. And we've already seen it a couple of times through that lengthy drive number 1.
Winner of this game very likely goes to West next week. Not to put the cart before the horse, but you would anticipate the defending 5A state champions would win tonight at home.
I'll do it. I'll put the cart before the horse.
Lethco throws this one out, backing his way for a first down, although there was a flag down at the 42.
It'll be a hold.
11 yards, but probably a hold downfield. Or upfield. Is it upfield or downfield?
During the run, holding.
Downfield.
Number 7 on offense, 10 yards. Previous spot, still first down.
You know, back when there were crowns on these fields, I would argue with you and say it was upfield while you're going, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway. So the hold downfield will move it back to a first down and 12.
First down and 12 for Halls after the penalty.
Halls has been playing behind the sticks a lot through this first quarter, but yet they've been able to thrive and get conversions, move the sticks.
Clock running, 3:15 to go first quarter. Game tied at 7. Handoff up the left side, cut back inside, breaking tackles. And what looked like it wouldn't be much ended up being an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, that was Marcus Moore on the carry, and Morristown West played this perfectly. They were not getting outflanked. They got to the edge of the perimeter. He breaks one tackle. One guy runs through an arm tackle, and then they tackle him, but not before an 8-yard gain, and making it second and management.
Second down and 4. If you just joined us, Halls went 9 plays on their first series for a touchdown as Lethco throws back across the green for the first down.
That's all they needed to do.
Took a 7-0 lead. Morristown West got the football. And boom, Cameron Richards, 80 yards for the touchdown.
What makes Lethco so hard to defend is his ability just to move around in the pocket. He's almost, and of course he wears number 9, but he's almost like Bryce Young from the standpoint of he keeps his eyes up the field. He moves around, and he's just hard to bring down. He's shifty.
And he's going to nickel and dime you as well.
Yeah.
Looking to throw across the middle. Receiver is there. Behind the secondary inside the 20. Down at the 8-yard line. A pitch and catch across the middle. And there he is again. Brody Rogers, the sophomore receiver, 6'1", 190.
And then he's going to throw one right down the field here. It's Brody Rogers, the guy who jumped off sides twice. A nice catch in the seam. What a throw there. Throws it over the sinking backer and in front of the quarterback there. Again, down the seam. And Halls has it in the red zone, knocking on the 5-yard line.
What they do with their tight ends, Mark, both 7, Drew Ross, and 0, Brody Rogers, is really, really impressive.
Yeah. And it started from week 1 against Campbell County.
I mean, they're big kids too, Eric. I mean, Rogers 6'1", Ross 6'3".
Both have a combined 6 touchdowns on the season, nearly the 7th one right there.
So under 2 minutes to go first quarter. Hall's about to run their 14th play. The Trojans have run 1.
And it's a tie ball game for the moment.
First down and goal at the 7. A timeout taken here by Brent Hughes as he looked to the sideline, and the timeout taken, that their second timeout already.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Well, if you're going to tailgate, you might as well go ahead and start now, because the UT game starts in, 16 and a half hours, I guess that is. If that's
something
right.
like that.
Yeah. So anyway, Food City, Pepsi, and Frito-Lay teaming up to be your tailgating headquarters. Place that order online at foodcity.com. Just put your zip code in. It'll show you the nearest Food City to you, and they will have that ready for you bright and early tomorrow morning. So a timeout by Brent Hughes, a first down and goal at the 7, 1:31 to go. They'll hand off the right side and down to about the 4.
Solid gain. First goal at the 7. Anything inside the 5, we're going to get down to the 4, 3-yard gain.
It looked like they went unbalanced that time and ran to the unbalanced side. 3 backs in the backfield, couple different tight ends.
Really good defensive front.
Yeah.
For West with Barker, Chavez, Husky.
They're bringing a tackle over to the left, and Rogers is the tackle on that left side.
Second down and goal. Handoff off the left side, and they will not get in. Jalen McCullough, number 9, in on the tackle with a few of his friends, including Chavez.
You may have run to the wrong side here, Eric, but watch how many crimson jerseys are in. Where are the offensive linemen?
Yeah, they're upfield. They forgot to take their defender with them.
Caleb Miller also in on the tackle, number 12, a 3-year starter. So third down and goal at the 3.
Same formation.
They'll turn, hand off, and they're not going anywhere. Big Giovanni Chavez, number 53, all 6 foot 315 on him. And now what do you do if you're Brent Hughes? You taking the 3?
I would go for this, but that's me.
You'll have a quarter to think about it here, quarter break.
Yep, that's right.
End of the quarter, game tied at 7. Brent Hughes and the Hall staff will have time to think about this one. An OEB Playoff Friday brought to you by Pilot.
OEB Playoff Friday is brought to you by Commercial Bank, Exterior Home Solutions, Matlock Tire, Food City, and Knoxville Orthopedic Clinics.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Lights. While my office is in Harriman, I can service anyone in the state of Tennessee. We'd love a chance to earn your business, so please give us a call at 865-882-2181 or by email or check out our webpage, and we'd love to earn your business.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Your roof, it's the most important protection against nature for your home or your business. That's why I trust the experts at Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Annie Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors. You know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
Knoxville Wholesale Furniture, the largest furniture retailer in the state of Tennessee, with 3 superstore locations, brings you thousands of yellow tag sale prices plus 0% interest, and we pay your sales tax. More bedrooms, more recliners, more custom upholstery, more leather furniture, and the most exciting mattress selection in the state. Do not miss out on this limited time offer. Thousands of yellow tag sale prices plus 0% interest, and we pay your sales tax. That's right, we pay your sales tax with 3 superstore locations. Knoxville Wholesale Furniture. You just can't do any better.
Second quarter brought to you by Knoxville Wholesale Furniture. Down to Casey Funderburg with Brent Hughes.
Coach, what are you going to do here on 4th down?
We're going to try to score a touchdown. That's what we're going to try to do. Hopefully I don't look stupid right here.
Well, Coach, during the first quarter, you all controlled most of the game offensively. How are you going to keep your team fresh going forward with spending so much time out here offensively?
One play at a time. That's all we got to do. Well, these kids are ready. They're conditioned for this. We just got to execute one play at a time.
All right, thanks, guys.
You know, he grinned. He almost told her the play.
I was going to say, you know, us media, we don't ask the tough questions. Way to go, Casey.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Hard-hitting questions. What are you doing on 4th down? Try to score, Casey.
Hard-hitting journalism.
Nailed it. 4th down and goal at the 3. Lethco rolling right, looking to throw. Overthrows his receiver, and the Trojans will hold.
Great stop by Morristown West. Again, you had Halls who moved from one end of the field down to the other, had all the momentum, had 1st and goal inside the 10, at the 6, and you make a stop there. Look at the luck there. Good throws, probably a touchdown. But what a response there by the defense from Morristown West.
He had his man. He just overshot him, and now, you know, can the defense, you know, get a stop?
So the first quarter stats brought to you by OEB. I don't know that I've ever seen one stat like the bottom one.
I love it. One play.
It's fantastic.
hey, you know what? It's efficient.
Hey, they've had one play. The Trojans had one play in the first quarter. This their second play, and it's the second quarter.
Get out of the end zone.
Boy, Isom barely got out of the end zone.
I understand you run your offense out of shotgun. When you're on the 1-yard line, I rethink.
We'll call that young man's name a lot tonight as Harlan Hunley, number 27, a junior, 62 tackles this year. 4 tackles for loss, a 5th one could be a 2-run homer. Speaking of baseball, my Texas Rangers finally won a world championship.
Yeah, your Texas Rangers, congratulations.
Moving on. Handoff inside, they'll get out of jail, and here's the one that went 80 yards earlier. This one may be not as important, but it does get him out of jail. Very important run there.
Again, looked like he was shot out of a cannon, Eric, and don't make a tackle there. He can still be running.
And Gabe Holmes said, nope, let's go ahead and sacrifice the body here to make sure you do not get another large touchdown run. Good run there by Richards. A great burst. You're right. I mean, shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, Holmes, the tackle there, almost tackled with his back. He's like, I want to get him down, but I don't want to hurt my basketball season.
Don't blame him there.
16 yards. They'll get out of jail, and here he comes again. Oh, he is slippery. Richard comes in with 114 carries, 624 yards, 8 touchdowns. And already he is at 99 yards on 3 carries. A 80-yarder helps the stat line.
It absolutely does. And that play, he ran behind Big Gavin Price and Dothan I can't say his last name, I'm sorry. Pulling over from the right side. This big lineman, and looking really good doing that. Well-developed play.
Acevedo.
There we go.
That's not even that hard.
Yeah. Austin only knows how to say that because he and Joe Acevedo are such good friends at Heritage.
Those aren't even close to being the same.
They are. It was like you said Acevedo.
It's spelled different. It's spelled different.
Acevedo.
You said Acevedo. Is that not close to Acevedo?
It's close. It sounds
except for it's spelled Acevedo.
It's spelled differently. It's spelled differently.
Sound awfully close to me.
Meanwhile, Morristown West first down.
Yeah.
Again, Isom so dangerous. I watched him throw a touchdown against Bearden on a rope, dude. You have to respect his ability to throw it down the field.
Talk about Bearden, this is a Morristown West team that went over to West Knoxville and hung with the Bulldogs 24-14. Zaylen Frias in motion. They'll give it to him. They'll string this one out. Frias will pick up 5 yards and a 2nd down and 5. Frias, a senior.
Yeah, they like to get the football to Frias. He's kind of the lightning to Richard's thunder. A combined 3 touchdowns so far on the season. They'll do plays like that too. Get to him in space, try to let him outflank the defense.
2nd down and 5.
9.5 to go first half. Handoff right up the middle on a 2nd down and 5, and a big 3rd down coming up here.
What if they kept the ball the whole way down the field and scored right before half, and the time of possession was even?
Do something.
It'd be absolutely wacky, Austin.
It would be. And then in the 3rd quarter, Hall scores on 1 play. Wow.
3rd down and 4.
Watch number 24, John Michael Rosen. Talk about another good-looking kid as a tight end.
Isom looks to his head coach, Alvin Sanders. First 3rd down of the night for Morristown West, and this one will be complete, and they'll get the 1st down on the broken tackle. Got it to Caleb Miller, the senior. It looked like he was going to be tripped up short of the 1st down, but a broken tackle and a big stop right there.
Yeah, Hall's had it read well. Big number 7, Drew Ross, is not able to complete the tackle.
Yeah, Drew Ross is right there again. Could have taken the football right out of his hands, make a tackle, but 1st down, Morristown West.
10 yards and a 1st down at the 44. Isom play fake, throws this one out. There's the open field tackle.
Nice play by number 2, Michael Harrop. Going up and tackling John Michael Rosen.
Yeah, Harrop not getting through the block, a senior. 59 tackles on the year, no gain on the play. First round 5A action tonight. Winner of this game very likely going to West next week. We'll check the score on that when we go down to Reese Van Haften for a Friday Frenzy scoreboard update. Second down inside, handoff, running over defenders. A 1st down here. How tough a runner is that guy? Cameron Richards absolutely trucks the linebacker.
Man, ran right over him. Can't wait to see this on replay.
See ya.
Gets about nearly 10 yards after, too.
So 4 carries, 110 yards. I always preface it by saying there was the 80-yarder, which kind of slants the whole deal. However,
his yards per carry.
His yards per carry are incredible. 27.5 yards per carry.
We'll take that.
Isom play fake, throw to the other side. Not much room here, bottled up. And a gang tackle for a loss of 3 yards. They'll actually call it a loss of 2 yards with forward progress. Jalen McCullough. And now it's the Trojans eating up some time.
Yep, and you want to be able to cash in on this. Remember, you got the football because your defense made a goal line stand. And if you do finish this drive off, you'll have gone the length of the field, literally 99 yards.
Yeah, 10th play of the drive, and you've just passed midfield.
Alvin Sanders, he likes it there.
Second down and 12. Isom throws this one out. Frias following blockers and going nowhere. Gavin Harrop in on the tackle along with Michael Harrop.
Yeah, twins. both did a really good job. Again, you're the outside player. You don't want to let anybody get outside of you, so take on that block.
So there's the picture right there that Mama Harrop is hoping that Dustin Hilbeling got. He takes some pictures for us. She's like, I hope you got that. Both of my twin boys making the tackle together. 3rd down and 11.
Huge play here for the Trojans.
46-yard line. Isom feeling some pressure, going to step up and will be taken down from behind.
Going to call horse collar?
Well, I wondered.
I thought it was close.
Yeah, I don't think he actually got the hand inside the shoulder pads, and there is no flag.
I mean, you thought he was off to the races. Yeah, a little bit of a tug there, but Gavin Cameron, long arms there, making the stop, and it's 4th and 7 in no man's land. Another big play here for the Trojans.
They'll line up and run a play. Question is, will they try to just draw him off and take a timeout and then talk about it?
Now, Halls, I know you're talking about Morristown West, but Halls only has one timeout. So obviously don't want to make sure you have your ducks in a row here.
4th down and 7, play clock at 6. They will run a play. Isom feeling some pressure, steps up. Receiver is there! Wow. Looking for the end zone!
What a rope.
Down at the 1-yard line.
Give it to him.
1 foot line.
How about the pass to Jalen McCullough? 41 yards on a 4th down and 7.
The great throw, but the effort, the strain by McCullough to try to get to the goal line. You'll see it at the end here. You see the throw. Some pressure late. What a throw. Great catch. And then watch the grittiness effort here trying to get over the goal line there at the end.
What a rope by Malachi Isom.
I know him.
12th play of the drive. Trojans trying to cap off a 99-yard drive, and they will. Touchdown, Cameron Richards, and the Trojans take the lead.
Much like the first Halls drive, Morristown West eats up a ton of clock. Only 4 minutes to go in this first half now. And Richards, who doesn't have much paint left on that old helmet of his.
An official timeout for a wardrobe malfunction.
And what an impressive drive there by Morristown West. And remember, it was the defense that made the goal line stand. Morristown West 99 yards, overcoming a 4th down there to punch it in from 1st and goal.
Dylan Lopez on for the extra point. It's up and good. New score, Morristown West at home, 14-7. First round of the 5A state playoffs.
With 4:02 to go in the second quarter, your new score, Hall 7.
OEB Playoff Friday is brought to you by Glass Doctor, Better Mattress, Gray Hodges, Aqua Clear, and the Volunteer Club. Real Vol fans are members of the Volunteer Club.
At OEB Law, our home is your home. And your family is our family. And down here, family takes care of family. Giving back and helping out whenever needed. OEB Law is proud to be from East Tennessee. OEB Law feels like home.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
For me in my office, it's not just about writing an insurance policy. I want to be part of you and your family's lives and be there with you in the good and the bad. Please just give us a call, 675-0888. We'd love to speak with you.
You know, life happens, and damage to your home can be extremely stressful. That's why it's important to find someone who offers efficient, quality work with financing options. Exterior Home Solutions, they value not only family, but community. And they're who I call when life happens, and you should too.
At D1, our slogan is the place for the athlete. But who is the athlete?
While you'll see a number of our athletes on courts and fields, not all of those athletes are starting left tackle in the football game. We pride ourselves with being the place for all athletes, 7 to 70, mom or son, dad or daughter, with locations all over Tennessee. And we have training programs for every athlete. So stop by any of our locations and let's find the best athlete in you.
Can't thank you enough for your continued support of Rees across America, whether you're at a game and you see the buckets that the veterans are holding, or you go online right now to knoxreads.org and click on Rivalry Thursday. Make sure that there are no gravestones of any veteran who has paid the ultimate sacrifice this Christmas season who does not have a wreath on his or her grave this Christmas season. A 12-play, 98.5-yard drive. Joe McNish is arguing with me that it was a 98-yard drive after I was yelling 99 on the touchdown. So, however it was a long drive, 7:51. And Cameron Richards' second touchdown of the night, this one in the end zone. Let's head down to Reese Van Hampton, a Friday Frenzy scoreboard update.
Hey, yeah, Mark, you know, this is a good game over here. Some games not so great around the area right now. Sevier County up 23-7 on Central. Maryville up 21-3 on Science Hill. And obviously, let's look at Jeffco. This was one you were worried about, Packer. 14-8 Jefferson County's up. I got one more for you guys before I toss it back. Oak Ridge up 7-6 on East Hamilton.
7-6, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm worried about Jeff County just looking ahead, thinking that if Bearden and Jeff County win, that may be where we would go next week.
Yeah, it'd be a great matchup.
So obviously pulling for Spencer Riley as well. Had a great year there with your alma mater. 9-1.
First home playoff game in 20 years.
14-7 as they get this one. Boy, one more time, they found somebody that they like in Brody Rogers. Third catch of the night for him.
Have to be somewhat quick here with 3:53 to go.
This is a very, like on both sides, a very tight end, H-back, linebacker type of game. It's a big boy game.
Morristown West will get the football to start the second half. Lethgo rolling right, throws this one out to Rogers again. And he'll be pushed out at the 36. All businesses have very important pieces of equipment. For us here at Pac-Man HD Productions, it's that production unit. Trust the people that I trust when it comes to professional insurance, and that is ARI Agency in Lenoir City. That with our truck we got from Ted Russell Ford, the Ford F450. And by the way, you'll see that production unit over at the University of Tennessee this spring for a lot of baseball and softball games.
Somebody locking their car down there.
3 minutes and 25 seconds to go. 3:20 now in the first half. 14-7 Morristown West. Amari Lethgo unleashes this one and overthrows his receiver.
Long throw for Lethgo. Right hash all the way to the left sideline.
Yeah, this Hall's team drove all the way down to the footsteps of the end zone and didn't get in, and thus they find themselves down 14-7.
Yeah, got all the way down there to about the 5, I believe, and went unbalanced and ran it 4 straight plays, and didn't get in. Missing on 4th down, they went to the air.
2nd and 10 at the 36. Lethgo going to throw. Throws this one out. And they will say caught by Tress Skates. 20th catch of the year for him. Skates had to go low to get this one at the 44.
Make it about 3rd and a long one.
Long one, maybe 2.
Yeah, we call it 2.
3rd down and 2 as the clock runs 2:40 to go first half. Lethgo, quick pass here. Catch is made for the first down, right past midfield, and that is Skates again.
And Skates got an extra 4 to 5 yards there, not just on the initial missed tackle, but kind of the momentum of the defender once they hit him. He kind of kept going for an extra 2-3 yards right here.
Yeah, he did a good job.
He hits him at the 50, and he gets all the way to about the 46.
And I know you got to hurry up here. You got 2:15 and counting, but again, I go back. That hitch, that comeback's going to be open all game long because you're giving 7 yards if you're the corner from Morristown West.
Gain of 10. Lethco throws this one out, and Rogers started looking downfield before he caught it.
Saw Jalen McCullough a couple of feet away as well.
McCullough's a big kid. That can kind of make you think about it a little bit when number 9 is bearing down on you, 6'3", 210. Second down and 10, 2:03 to go first half.
Clock did stop though, so not the worst thing in the world.
Second down, Lethco getting some pressure, and he'll be buried. First sack of the night back at the 46-yard line. What a time for that by the Morristown West defense. Landon Howard, the senior, his 4th sack of the season.
Great effort there by Howard, and of course, if you're Halls, that's not what you want. A sack, you lose a lot of yardage. It's third down, clock is ticking. And you look over there to get the play, and the clock's continuing to roll.
So Hall's not in a hurry now. Play clock down to 8. A third down and 18. Lethco rolls left, feeling some pressure. A lot of pressure. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe actually a gain of 1.
It was Landon Howard again coming from that backside. The pursuit had the sack on second down and chased him down for a gain of 1 on 3rd and 16 or whatever it was. What an effort there by number 6 in Crimson.
Timeout is taken here. 1:10 to go first half.
At OEB Law, our home is your home. And your family is our family. And down here, family takes care of family. Giving back and helping out whenever needed. OEB Law is proud to be from East Tennessee. OEB Law feels like home.
Yeah, and I can't thank OEB enough for providing our fireworks for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase Saturday, December the 9th at Sevier County High School. Game you can see right here on WATE. 17 schools of Knoxville against the 40 outlying county schools. And Tim Elrod and our friends at OEB Law love fireworks so much that it's almost like you went to a fireworks show and a football game broke out. First punt of the game for either team with 1:10 to go and a 4th down and 17.
And Morristown West is going to have 2 timeouts to work with.
Wonderful punt here off the right foot of a very good kicker. Frias will pick it up, and the Devils will sling him down, or will they? They'll finally call it down as Owen Taylor on the punt, a Mr. Football finalist, and he will be a member of the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase team for Knoxville as well. And the first of our 2 Scholar athletes brought to you by Patriot Home Care. Jackson Avery of Halls, a 4.32 GPA, a linebacker. Congratulations from Patriot Home Care, doing it on the field and in the classroom as well. Obviously for Morristown West, who will get the football to start the second half, you would anticipate a couple of knees or maybe a couple of handoffs, and let's get to halftime.
Well, I think what you do here is you hand it off, and if you're able to pop one with Cameron Richards and get it around midfield, then it changes your thought process. But right here, you're just handing it off.
Or if you hand it to Richards and he breaks one for 89 yards.
Well, sure, no doubt. But I mean, even if he ran for 30, it might change kind of how you approach it.
So we'll head towards halftime, and clock will continue to run 14-7. Second down and 5, clock at 20 seconds to go. Inside handoff. And that will take us to halftime. Hey, there's a big sports complex in town called Morristown Landing. Well, starting in December, D1 will be providing team training for the Hamblin County area in Jefferson County and Sevier County, surrounding areas. D1, the official training partner of Rivalry Thursday and Playoff Friday. We have reached halftime. Morristown West with a 14-7 lead on Halls. And we will run out for the Matlock kick for tires. As Tony Budnick is pulling double duty tonight. He's the producer in the truck and the producer on the field as well.
It's amazing how he can do two things at once. Skip, on the other hand. I mean, my favorite time of the year is playoff time. It's Tony in full glory.
Time for the Matlock kick for tires. We are 0 for 12 this year. At some point in time, Casey Funderburg, somebody's going to win some tires.
They have to. I mean, we have 4 tires ready to go home with somebody. But guys, I have Philip. He's a senior here. He's on the track and field team. Philip, how are you feeling? It's pretty cold out here, so are you warmed up?
Yeah, I'm warmed up, definitely watching the Trojans play.
And you're barefoot, so what was the thought process behind that?
I played a little bit of soccer, and I'm a little worried about the laces hitting the ball.
Okay, this actually sounds pretty promising. Okay, we have Jalen here from Matlock Tires. Jalen, another opportunity to give away some tires. How are you guys feeling about this kick tonight?
Well, I feel confident in him. Hey, right down the middle, bud. He got this.
All right, let's see what you got.
Jalen's felt confident in the last 6 weeks. It's not worked out.
He's making this. When a kid takes his shoe off and says, I play soccer, he's making this.
Low line drive.
Maybe the shoe was on. He can get a little elevation.
I'm starting to think I'm the bad luck this season.
He said, one more try.
One more try. Okay.
Hey, give
he said, okay.
Give it to him.
I'm in charge here, right? That's how this works?
Yeah. This is your party. We're all just joining in.
Come on, Tony. Let's get that ball. Let's get that football back a little quicker.
Hey, Tony.
Doing everything down there.
He really is.
Who's that
over here?
We're going to get a shot of the Morristown West mascot. Who's that remind you
Yeah,
of?
he can do it. Just speed it up.
How do you see the Morristown West mascot?
Are you acting like Skip McMillan's here?
We have a new strategy now.
Casey's over there saying, all right, you can do it again. Just hurry.
Yeah, I'm cold, guys.
All right, here we go. Second try. 3 tires from Matlock.
There it is.
Oh, no.
Wide right.
Yeah.
Florida State.
All right, I would say third time's the charm, but I don't think we have time for that.
No.
All right, well, Morristown West leads 14-7 over Halls. It's now time for the LMU halftime.
OEB Playoff Friday is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Pilot, Ted Russell Ford, LMU, Humana, and Knoxville Smiles.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
At D1, our slogan is the place for the athlete. But who is the athlete? While you'll see a number of our athletes on courts and fields, not all of those athletes are starting left tackle in the football game. We pride ourselves with being the place for all athletes, 7 to 70, mom or son, dad or daughter, with locations all over Tennessee. And we have training programs for every athlete. So stop by any of our locations and let's find the best athlete in you.
I'm an owner.
I am an owner.
I'm an owner. And we're locally owned.
Gray Hodges has been serving the Knoxville area with quality craft-made cabinetry for over 7 decades now. Craft-Made manufactures high-quality kitchen and bath cabinets in a wide variety of finishes with modern and traditional styles to choose from. Visit one of our 4 locations and let a Gray Hodges owner show you the perfect craft-made design to fit your needs. Gray Hodges. Employee-owned, service perfect.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Malone.
You know, people ask me all the time about digital technology and how it affects dentistry. We'd like to show you what that means here in the office. So dentists used to have technicians that they worked with everything analog. Today we do it all digital. Also, digital technology helps us with clear aligners so we can straighten your teeth here in the office. If we can help you with your dental needs, look us up at KnoxvilleSmiles.com.
At Food City, you don't need your sea legs to get seafood fresh off the boat. Here, fresh fish is delivered all week long, straight from the coast. Nobody does food like Food City.
At Typical Insurance, you're just another senior.
That is the third health insurance commercial with seniors at a farmer's market.
Right? Don't get me wrong, I love a fresh heirloom, but it's like those companies think we're all the same.
That's why I chose Humana. Before I signed up, I spoke to someone who actually listened to what I needed. She told me about benefits that were right for me, like vision and dental, all in my budget. I finally feel in control. What are you doing?
Taking control.
Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Jim Pope, and I've been helping people manage the risk of everyday life for over 35 years now. Now, my office is in Morristown, but I can help anyone that lives in the state of Tennessee. Hope you're enjoying tonight's game and getting to spend some time with your family, because that's what we're about at State Farm, protecting your family. So whether your teenage driver gets involved in an accident or a storm causes damage to your home, we are there for you. All of my team members are fully licensed professionals, and we're here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance. My office is located at 700 West 1st North Street in Morristown. That's just a block from the courthouse. So give us a call at 423-581-9390, or stop by the office, or click in at jimpope.net. We look forward to helping you.
Time now for the LMU halftime report. Without further ado, 14-7 is the halftime score as the Trojans have the lead. Let's head down to the field and hear the sounds of the Morristown West Trojan Marching Band. The band spotlight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. For all your roofing, siding, and window needs, think Exterior Home Solutions. And the spotlight shines on Brooklyn Church, a freshman, a percussionist playing the xylophone and the bells as well. And there she is down on the field as we speak as the LMU halftime report continues. And we'll take a break from the marching band. Doc Talk is brought to you by Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
My name is Ben Weisenthal. I'm one of the spine surgeons here at the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. One of the things we typically see are patients who have pain that radiates down into their legs. This is called sciatica. This is usually when a nerve is being pressed on in the back. Typically what people tell me is they have pain that radiates down into their legs, made worse with standing, walking around, usually improves with sitting down or leaning over. There's plenty of things that we can do for this. So if you are experiencing any of these sort of symptoms, please let us know and we're more than happy to take care of you here over the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
Hi, I'm Tim Harris, owner of Knoxville Wholesale Furniture, and we're so proud to help sponsor high school football. As an ex-high school football coach myself, I understand how important it is to the fabric of our communities. High school football teaches striving and working for a goal with others, teamwork, toughness, and courage. I hope everyone will get out and support your local team. High school football, there's nothing like it.
All right, let's head down to the sideline as Reese Van Haften, sports director at WATE, is. It's okay that he's looking at his phone because he's checking scores as we speak. It is the Friday Frenzy scoreboard update. What have you got for us?
Hey, Mark, you can never look at too many scores.
No.
You know, there's so many to look at right now. Bearden's up 21-0 on Dobbins Bennett at the half. Kind of what we expected a little bit. Thought it might have been a little closer, but I guess not so much. Sevier County rolling over Central right now, 30-7 in that one. Kind of a shock. You almost went to that game originally, didn't you, Mark?
We thought about it. We did think about it.
But you switched to Morristown West. Seems to be a good choice.
We thought this would be a better game. I think so far we're right.
You've made a terrific choice there. Maryville up on Science Hill, 28-3 in that one. Maryville dealt with a lot of injuries this year. Some of them getting healthy. Showing up tonight, right, Mark?
Yeah.
28-3 in that one. Last one, Jefferson County up 21-8. We were a little worried maybe Jericho might get upset. Not the case right now. I guess I should mention Oak Ridge, since I mentioned it earlier. 21-16 Oak Ridge up in the second quarter, it says right now. So
21-16. Last I heard.
21-16.
Okay. So all the highlights of scores coming up tonight at 11 o'clock, right?
Yes, sir. KCK and Sam Rothman will have all the highlight scores. We'll have a recap from this game, plus hear from the winning coach as well, Mark.
Sounds good. We look like we're going to have a good second half. You'll stick around. We'll continue to check in with you for Friday Frenzy scoreboard updates as the LMU halftime report continues. The band's still playing, so let's listen in. (14-7) Morristown West, the halftime score. Let's catch a break. We'll come back, take care of a little bit more business when we come back on OEB Playoff Friday, brought to you by Pilot. Halftime score on the LMU halftime report. 5A first round game. Morristown West up on Halls 14-7. Do want to invite you to make sure that you pencil in a couple of dates in December for two neat events that are coming up. First off, on Thursday, December the 7th, it's called Where'd You Go? It's partnered up with Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and former Vault Inky Johnson is going to be the keynote speaker. If you'll scan the QR code over on the right, tickets are free. but go ahead and commit your group, be it a team, high school team, middle school team, a church group, but go ahead and commit how many you're going to be bringing, because we're filling up fast, so you've got to get this done, and Inky's excited to be here. He's got an incredible story to tell. Former Tennessee head football coach Philip Fulmer will introduce Inky Johnson at that event. And if you can't go, you can watch it right here on WATE as General Manager Kim Bird and her crew very graciously giving us that hour from 7 to 8 on Thursday, December the 7th. And I simply cannot thank Kim Bird and the great people at WATE enough for giving us that time for FCA's Where'd You Go. Also, on Saturday, December the 9th, you'll see that at the bottom of that graphic right there. All of the playoff games right here on ABC, which we're excited about through November. And then the 3A championship game, the Alcoa championship game, will be on Friday, December the 1st. That will be right here on WATE at 11 a.m. And the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase All-Star Game at Sevier County on Saturday, December the 9th, a 7 o'clock start. It is Knoxville versus East Tennessee, the third year of this series. Knoxville won, East Tennessee won. The teams tied 34-34 combined scores after 2 years. And that'll be right here on WATE on Saturday, December the 9th. An all-star band. We expect about 400 kids in the band. Fireworks galore. Going to be a special night through Saturday, December the 9th, right here on the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, brought to you by Food City. Let's go ahead and catch our last break here. Halftime. We'll come back with second half. Morristown West up 14-7 on Halls on OEB Playoff Friday as the LMU Halftime Report wraps up.
OEB Playoff Friday is brought to you by Commercial Bank, Exterior Home Solutions, Matlock Tire, Food City, and Knoxville Orthopedic Clinics.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
Hi, I'm David Brewster from Aqua Clear Water Systems. Are you buying bottled water? It's time to get off the bottle. Many bottled waters are not that pure and may have microplastics. You need an award-winning Kinetico reverse osmosis system from Aqua Clear Water Systems. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
At Glass Doctor, our trained specialists are experts at fixing foggy and cracked glass.
Looks great.
You're all set. What we can't fix is your view.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Jessica Green, your Loudoun and Monroe County State Farm agent. While we can service customers anywhere in the state of Tennessee, what I really enjoy most is doing business with customers right here in my community. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Visit us at our Loudoun or downtown Sweetwater location.
Why does picking a mattress gotta be so hard? I know, right? You haven't heard of Better Mattress? Who? Better Mattress? They make their own mattresses right here in Tennessee. They also can customize one just for you. 5 locations? Count me in. Better Mattress. Good night just got better.
I'm Coach Josh Heupel with Tyler and Will from the Sports Animal.
For UT info in the afternoon, no one does it like 99.1.
From Josh and Swain through Tyler and Will, you're blanketed in orange.
No one covers the balls like 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Now the third quarter is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the ministry that is changing the lives of athletes. Somebody's got something to dance about down on the sideline, as we are almost ready to get things started here in the second half. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price, and I'm not quite sure who is that, Austin?
I can't, it's right on the tip of my tongue who it reminds me of.
Well, I'm talking, is there an official name for the mascot?
Trojan. Tommy the Trojan? I don't know.
the analysis that you only get right here on OEB Playoff Friday. So are we surprised by the first half? I feel like Hall's moved the football up and down the field, yet they don't have much to show for.
They're a goal line stand by Morristown West away from it being 14-14.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised at all. I thought it was going to be, big boy against big boy and kind of a fast-moving game, and that's what we got so far.
Take a look at the first half highlights, and for Halls, they got the football to start the game, converted several times, and then finally got in the end zone for the touchdown and a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, 6-minute, 44-second drive capped off by this touchdown run right here by the Red Devils, and they lead 7-0. Well, one play later, and we're tied again. Look at this guy, Cameron Richards, off to the races.
Yeah, Richards gets to the outside. About here, you wonder, and then right here, 80 yards, a 16-second drive, if you will, in one play. We were tied at 7. Trojans get the football again, and this pass across the middle.
Throw and catch. Isom, unbelievable throw. Jalen McCullough hauls it in, and then Richards does what Richard does.
All this coming off a goal line stand by the Morristown West defense.
And that's where we are. First half stats brought to you by OEB Law. Turn your rec into a check with OEB. Time of possession a little bit more respectable than it was after one quarter.
Yeah, it's a little more in line, but still kind of lopsided.
That's what a one-play drive will do for you.
Time now for the State Farm T-shirt toss, which is brought to you by our 5 agents, Ryan Nichols, Scotty Dykes, Laura Ash, Jessica Green, and Jim Pope from right here in Morristown, who you have heard from. And our thanks to our 5 State Farm agents who continue to support Rivalry Thursday. Let's head down to Reese Van Haften, sports director here on WATE. And he is he's our resident Adam Schefter down there.
I'm just on my phone. I'm like
following scores.
You need 2 phones to be like Schefter.
20 hours of just scrolling through things, looking at things. Hey, the most surprising score right now, Austin and Packer. Austin East, Unicoi County, 14-14 right now.
Wow.
Kind of a surprise right there, right? Jeffco's up on Cleveland, 21-8 at the break. Hey, how about this? Gatlinburg-Pittman. 56-0 right now. Elizabethton Carter, 14-0 at the break there. I don't know, anyone you want to know, Packer? Do you want to know anyone? Mark, I'll look it up real quick.
Let's see, Powell.
Powell? 21-7, they're up at the break over Tennessee. I got another one. Northview Academy up 14-3 on Gibbs.
Wow.
Casey K sent me a text. I got to open it, but it was like 3rd and 52 at one point for Gibbs.
How about Justin Anderson in Northview?
Yeah.
Yes,
it would be a big one. I mean, Oak Ridge only up 21-16 at the half, Reese. That's a bit of a surprise. Yes. Clinton on the road at McMinn up 14-7 at the half. No defense being played between Walker Valley and Campbell County. It's 41-27 at the half. That's 68 points.
Justin Price offense. You know how it is. He just slings it and goes. Landon Hensley.
So all the highlights coming up tonight right here on 6 Sports after the game on Friday Frenzy at 11 o'clock. You'll have a report from here, and we'll watch the girls from the studio coming up tonight.
They'll do a great job. I know they will.
We'll check in with you in the 3rd quarter and the 4th, and we'll start getting an idea of what the second round matchups are as Clinton is up at McMinn County 14-7. A Clinton win and an Oak Ridge win would be one of those county rivalry games, Clinton and Oak Ridge.
Yeah, you got 2 teams who are playing really good football right now. Clinton's kind of changed some things the last couple of weeks, playing really good football. And of course, we mentioned the Jeff County score. It could be Jeff County and Bearden potentially.
Yeah.
That'd be a fight of big boys as well. So a couple of nice, intriguing matchups that are kind of playing out so far through one half of play.
Before we get the second half started, let's take a water break of our own with our friends at Aqua Clear.
Hey families, I want to tackle one of the biggest problems going on in America in families right now. It's people on the bottle. Bottled water. Bottled water's everywhere. I see people lugging jugs, old ladies, young ladies, everybody carrying these cases of bottled water out there about to hurt their back, and then it comes in your house, your garage is covered in bottles, and then your trash can's full of bottles, and then laying around everywhere is half-used bottles. It's time to get off the bottle and get an award-winning Connecticut reverse osmosis system from Aqua Clear Water Systems. You can make 20 gallons a day of better than bottled water. We can hook your refrigerator up so you have super, super pure water, and the ice tastes fabulous. Your coffees and teas are going to be wonderful. It'll be one of the best things you've ever done for your health and your house. Give Aqua Clear a call. Aqua Clear will change your water. It'll change your life.
Coach, how would you assess your team's play in the first half of this game? I was very happy when it came out. We executed well on offense. Defensively, we had a little trouble in the first quarter getting off the field. Had a couple penalty 80 to drive, but once we kind of settled in, that stop down there on goal line was huge for us. Offense turned that moment into points, and we're up right now. We got to find a way to keep executing for the second half, Ho.
You all were able to keep Halls from running the ball as much as they normally do. What else do you guys need to do going forward on defense just to keep them off the field?
We got to tackle. We're giving up too many yards after contact. We tackle and can limit the run, make them be one-dimensional. We feel like we'll win this game.
Thanks, Coach.
No problem.
So Morristown West will get the football to start the second half as Hall's got the football. Went the length of the field. Their only touchdown of the first half was the very first drive.
Yeah, and they played good football. Again, they have converted on some key third downs. They've overcome some penalties. Just couldn't quite cash it in there. We talked about it. Would you kick the field goal? Would you go for 4th and goal to 2? They went for it. The pass sailed on a little bit.
Here's what I'll say about that. I had a conversation with Matt Lowe this week, and we were talking about the Powell West game from a week ago. And Matt said, he goes, if the Powell football coach didn't screw things up, we would have won.
No.
And they had a situation. They were up 17-7 second half. They didn't take the 3 points. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it.
No.
And before you know it, you're in a 17-all game. He said, if we take the 3 points and I don't get greedy, we're the #1 seed in the region champions. I think you just take the points.
Again, it's so easier said than done.
Short kick here. And the Trojans will start at their own 29-yard line. Richards in the first half. Well, there's Isom, by the way. 5 for 5, 50 yards, 3 carries for 11 yards. Very solid first half performance. Cameron Richards, leader in the clubhouse for the 6-star MVP. 7 carries, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns.
17.1 yards per carry.
I guess we should read that since Joe McNish went to the effort of typing it in on his calculator.
Texas Instruments.
And again, he had an 80-yard rush.
It's Casio, by the way.
He wouldn't pay for Texas Instruments.
So if you're Halls, obviously the halftime adjustments stop number 0.
By the way, I would have probably bet a large sum of money he didn't pay for the Casio either. Yeah, 100%. You got to tackle Cameron Richards. That taught former Assistant Tribune Sports editor Matt Daniels at the half, and he goes, they just got to keep giving it to 0. They can't tackle him. And I said, you're right, and that really is what it boils down to. I mean, Morristown West can make plays through the air, but if 0 continues to drag defenders, it's going to be a long night for Halls.
Cameron Richards, a junior, wearing number 0. They'll play fake to him right up the middle. Here comes Isom. Isom into the second line of defense. He's trying to split the safeties, dragged down inside the 25, down at the 23-yard line, and a huge gain for the Trojans, and they are knocking on the door already. A gain of 44.
And again, when you have a run game that's been so effective like Cameron Richards has so far this year, you do just a little play action, keep it, a little zone read, keep it, whatever you want to phrase it, and just get upfield. You have an athlete like Malachi Isom, man, that's a game changer.
First down at 10 at the 23. And you're right, all the linebackers went straight with number 0. They'll give it to him again. And 4 tough yards off right tackle into the D1 red zone down at the 19.
What I like most about that play is that's a good strategy coming out of halftime, because Halls is going to adjust to crash on Richards.
Yep.
And you intentionally come out and say, okay, keep this one, Malachi, and then
off to the races.
Opening of the Red Sea. Second down and 6 for Isom. Frias in motion. They'll hand up and going nowhere.
Yeah, that's a huge stick there by number 30. Noah Bergen.
That's a really good play.
And a huge play coming up here for the Halls defense at the 21-yard line. We'll call it a loss of a yard, maybe 2. They'll mark it at the 21. So officially loss of 2 and a third down in about 8 yards.
Dylan Lopez, the place kicker for Morristown West, 3 of 4 field goals so far this year, 36 yards. This has been this long.
And watch Jalen McCullough and John Michael Rosen here elect to throw it.
It would be a 38-yard field goal from here Third down, Isom play fake, throws this one out right across the middle, following blockers, and it will be a first down, I believe. As they'll sling it to McCullough.
Yep, first down.
They needed 7.5, they got 8.
Look at throwing a line. Seen some defenders, linebacker, safeties go into an area, cover 3, cover, whatever it is, going to an area, but letting the receiver run right by them. And you go to an area, but you run with your receiver, collision, make it difficult. I mean, that was too easy for Jalen McCullough.
First down and 10 at the 13-yard line. First drive of the second half. Isom will fake the handoff, try to get to the outside. Flag comes in. Don't think this one's going to matter. It'll be a touchdown. But if flag down at the 12, 13-yard line, I think this one's coming back.
I think they're going to get John Michael Rosen.
Isom just figured it out.
On a hold there. That was a great individual effort.
Holding during the run play, number 24, 10-yard spot. First down.
Yeah, Isom made it to the end zone, turned, was celebrating, ran about halfway across the field, looked up, and like, oh.
Yeah, that's an easy call. I mean,
great call. Yeah, great call.
I mean, nowadays, you got to tackle somebody on the offensive line at the college level and still not getting called.
Yeah, these officials not afraid to throw that blatant holding call.
I hadn't seen a lot of that on Saturdays.
Didn't see it at all last Saturday.
Here we go.
Or Tuscaloosa.
Here we go.
Stating facts, Packer. Josh Heupel may not can comment, but Greg Sankey can't find Eric and I.
First down at 20 at the 23. Isom throws to the end zone. Beautiful
nice
play, knocked away, and a flag will come in.
I think he had a hold of his jersey.
I do too, but
I think it's the right call.
They're going to throw the flag on number 20, Gavin Harrop.
Did he yank him down? You can touch a little bit, but I'm with you. I think he had a hold of the back of his jersey.
They're a pass play, pass interference, number 20 on the defense. That penalty be half the distance.
Yeah, one Gavin holding the other as Gavin Harrop gets the flag for holding Gavin Mitchell, the wide receiver.
Still first down.
See the pull. Had he not pulled right there, I think it's not called. A hand on him is fine, but it's when he pulled.
Well, when he pulled, then you saw the jersey come away from the body.
Yeah. And the ball was already gone.
It's a dead ringer giveaway.
Yeah.
So first down and 10 outside the 10. There he goes inside. Running over defenders. Touchdown number 3 for Cameron Richards. And he lays waste to another defender for Halls. Goodness gracious, bull in the China shop.
Let's see who is the unlucky victim here on this one.
I think it's Noah Bergen, number 30.
Or Trey Scales, yeah. Skates. Either way, what a run there.
Skates.
20-7. Extra point is up, and it is good. 21-7 Morristown West. Hall's going to have to answer when we come back on OVB Friday, brought to you by Pilot. Touchdown number 3 for number 0. The Smile Cam is brought to you by KnoxvilleSmiles.com. Our dentist, Dr. Stephen Malone, Dr. Michael Costa. Lots to smile about right now for Morristown West. A 7-play, 71-yard drive in 3:32. Cameron Richards, the junior, his third touchdown of the night. And Halls is in a situation where they're going to have to answer pretty quickly. Deep for the Red Devils is Tress Skates. He will not get a chance. The football goes into the end zone. Well, if you have a student who has the ACT coming up and needs a good score on that test for college, make sure that you trust my friends at Kuntz Cram Course. University of Tennessee Knoxville had over 40,000 applications this past year, 10,000 accepted, and you've got to have mid to upper 20s on that ACT to even be considered. There's an upcoming course on December the 2nd. Use Rivalry 20 at checkout. They'll give you $25 off at checkout. It's KuntzCramCourse.com. 8:28 to go, third quarter. Hall's down 2 touchdowns. Lethco feeling some pressure, has all kinds of room on the near side of the field. And will run a long, long ways to pick up 3.5 yards.
Again, great job of defending in the back end for Morristown West. And with 8:09 and counting, you would say, this is not a must score. But the number of limited opportunities and possessions in the first half.
I think it is.
I think it is.
I was going to say, this is only the 4th drive offensive series for Halls. Scored on the first one, got stopped on the goal line, 4th and goal on the second one, had to punt before half, and here you are. So I would agree with you. Opportunities are limited here.
Second down and 6. Amari Lethco, the sophomore quarterback. Another timing pattern. Gets this one out to Skates. And forward progress out to the 33 will get the first down for Halls. It looks pretty self-explanatory that the winner of this will go to West. West looks like they're winning easily tonight.
Yeah, against Daniel Boone.
Looks like Powell is winning tonight. Powell at Sevier County next week. Looks like a very intriguing game.
Yeah.
Still work to be done for Clinton and Oak Ridge. A Maribel win tonight, they would be off at Bradley. Lethco looks to throw. Catch is made, and a nice open field tackle.
That's one of those there where you're like, all right, Cameron Bates makes the catch. It's like, man, come on, there's 2 guys right in front of me. Just not a whole lot of real estate to go, and that's a credit to Morristown West getting out there and defending that well.
Yeah, looking up and seeing Caleb Miller, 6 foot 210, number 12. Loss of 2, second down and 12, about halfway through, almost halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah, you're right. That was a really nice open field tackle by Miller. 3-year starter, middle linebacker.
Lethco looking to throw, going to take a shot downfield, well covered. And there was not much separation. Barrakeet Evans, number 11, was right there with Skates. And a third down and 12 coming up here.
Just not where you want to be if you're Halls. Playing at 3rd and 12 is not where you want to be. If I'm going down the field here, I'm going to Brody Rogers or Drew Ross. The tight ends have just been too good for you.
The Lethco's most popular guy tonight's been Rogers. They'll throw this one back. Chavez can't get there, and they'll convert. Out to the 45-yard line. Boy, they needed that one.
Well, and Morristown West, Eric, had that thing defended fairly decent. You know, defensive lineman peeled back off, read it correctly, and just able to, outrun him a little bit.
You're right. It was a great peel there by Chavez, and just couldn't quite get it. And Halls just had enough to get that first down. Slow developing play. If Chavez is able to make that play, it's a gain of a couple, but Halls converts.
13 yards out to the 45. And boy, to the point you talk about limited opportunities, I just felt like that was almost a must convert at this point in the game.
Yeah, you need to get points here.
Incomplete pass. Pass Skates. I'm surprised they haven't gone to Drew Ross, number 7, any more than they have. Ross, the big junior tight end at 6'3".
Something that they had great success with in week 1 against Campbell County. Play action, take one of your tight ends, whether it be Brody Rogers or Drew Ross, drag him across the field, gaining depth as you go, and just it's a nice, easy pass on the run. Haven't seen that yet tonight.
2nd down and 10. Lethgo right on cue. Finds Drew Ross across the middle, and the big cat makes the catch at the 43-yard line and a big first down.
Ball thrown on a rope by Lethgo.
He had to hang on to that one as well. He got hit as soon as he caught it.
Couple of big conversions on a 3rd and a 2nd down and long.
It's been a physical football game. There's been several big-time hits. Of course, we've had Cameron Richards running over a couple of guys. Some nice tackles in the secondary.
12 yards on that completion. Oh, it was a jailbreak. He'll avoid it, throws deep, and almost a one-handed catch by Skates.
Loved how he stepped up in the pocket, Eric, as Jalen McCullough come off the edge. Nobody touched him.
A near great play on both ends of the field. You see the McCullough screaming off the edge, Lethgo stepping up, and then throwing this football, and almost a really, really nice catch by Skates. Just couldn't finish.
Well covered again by Barrakeet Evans, number 11.
In your 2nd and 10 here, you'd like to get something to not be in a situation where you're 3rd and 10. Because again, we've mentioned how big this drive is. You're in no man's land too, you might go for it on 4th down.
Timing pattern here. Oh, nice move for the first down.
It's there all night.
Inside, then back out.
Well, for Halls, they've been down here in this territory every time they've had the football. 4 drives, 4 times into Morristown West territory. Only 7 points to show for it so far. A first down here at the 31. Time-consuming drive. With 4.5 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
If I need 6 yards and I'm on the hash, I'm going to that hitch every time.
Lethgo has all kinds of room to run if he wants, but he says, I'll throw for the end zone. And overthrows just a tad bit Skates.
That went right through Skates' hands.
You'd like to see him come down with that. When Lethgo's missed tonight, he's missed high. But again, I'm with you, Austin. This is the ball where he's got to make the catch.
Yeah, maybe a touchdown.
Okay.
Maybe a touchdown.
2nd down and 10. There was all kinds of room, though, for Lethgo to cut upfield. I remember when I talked to him, especially before the opener against Campbell County, he doubted his athletic ability as a runner.
Well, he was an athlete that night.
But he was, and so I don't know that he believes in his legs. He's rolling out right here, has room again, throws back across the grain, and there's the big tight end, Drew Ross, for a first down inside the D1 red zone at the 17.
All 6'3" of Drew Ross. And just a big kid, Eric. I mean, you look at him, and he's 6'3", 190.
Definition of a security blanket for your quarterback.
That's Ross's 4th catch on the night for 48 yards. 2 on the last 3 plays. First down, Lethgo, quick pass out here. That one to Rogers. Only 3 yards down inside the 15.
Yeah, closed in a hurry there. Good closing speed by Bryson Gudger. Making the tackle on a guy that's much bigger than him.
2nd down and 6. Got to come away with 7 points if your Hall's down here.
Yeah, you got to. Again, the way this game's going.
Lethgo looks to throw, pressure across the middle. Oh, nice catch, reaching back to make the grab. It'll be short of the first down to the 9. But Landon Vest, the 5'9" junior, reaching back around on a ball thrown a little behind him.
And another one, we've also mentioned this earlier. If that ball is thrown in front of him, look at that backer sitting. Look at Caleb Miller sitting right there. The fact that he had to go back and make that catch, I think it saved his body a little bit, maybe saved the reception.
Brent Hughes does not want to think about what to do on a 4th down, 11th play of the drive. But you got to come away with 7 here, so you obvious 4-down territory. 3rd down and 2. Lethgo going to throw across the middle. Touchdown! Catch is made, a delayed call, and there he is, Drew Ross, 9 yards, his 5th catch of the night, and this one the biggest, 6 points in the Red Devils' answer.
Packer, you called for it, and they delivered. Now, that guy dressed all in black, running that flag.
So it was 3rd and short, and from one of the only times in this game when it's been a short yard situation, Halls did not go under center on balance. They stayed in gun that time, scored a touchdown.
All-important extra point from one of the best kickers in the state. And it is up and through. 21-14. Let's get a message from Big O in Better Mattress.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
Multiple area locations of Better Mattress, 5 for you. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price. We talked about a must-score situation for Halls. You look back on it, boy, they needed a touchdown. They got it.
They did, and they went to a guy they relied on a couple of times throughout that series, and Drew Ross. He came with some big receptions, and with opportunities limited, you had to find a way to get in the end zone.
Yeah, you did, and you leaned on your tight ends. Yeah. Ross specifically, Rogers had a catch. Obviously, they will continue to target Skates. You're going to have to continue, but you got to get a stop. I mean, you got to tackle Cameron Richards, right?
Who has been a load tonight running the football for West. An 11-play, 80-yard drive. Boy, they've had some long drives tonight.
Hey, let's go!
Ball up the tee. Watch the ball up the tee.
80 yards, 98 yards. We'll call it 99, though, Mark.
I'm sticking with 99.
I'm sticking with 99, too.
Joe McNish says.
He lost a yard, so you went back to the 1 yard line.
He's raining on our parade.
I mean, come on here.
What I love is we started 10 minutes after 7 o'clock.
Oh, onside kick. Onside kick, and Halls almost got it. Wow.
King.
An onside kick at this point in the game. And now Halls will give Morristown West the football. Let's head down to Casey Funderburg. Casey, we're shocked at that play, but what have you got for us?
Well, guys, Halls has been a team that has surprised us all season, and Amari Lethko said one of the reasons is because this team is so close. He said we spend so much time together, whether we're at football practice, we're at school, we're outside of school. He just said the bond and the relationship that they all have with one another is really strong, and that's been able to help them out on the field, trusting one another and being able to push through adversity together.
And that's what high school football is all about, teaching life lessons to these kids. 21-14, Halls rolls the dice, and they'll give the Trojans a short field out at the 46.
The kick out of bounds on the kicking team, 5 yards. Nobody touched it.
So West is going to start in Hall's territory at the 49.
Well, a controversial onside kick from Moreland. They would have had it. I mean, they would have had it right there. But when we did Morristown West Sevier County, 5 minutes to go in the game.
I'll tell you what Craig Price would have told you right there.
What?
He's a shortstop, right? Got to get your tailgate down. Got to get your tailgate down.
West went up by 10 at Sevier County, 5 minutes to go, and they did an onside kick to try to put it away. Gave Sevier County a short field. Smoky Bears came back to win the game in overtime. Now it's Brent Hughes who rolls the dice. On the other side, he was down 7.
And again, to his credit, it was there.
Yeah, it was
just
there.
got to get it.
It was there. They'll hand off to Frias trying to get to the outside, and he'll be strung out. Maybe a loss of a yard at midfield.
It was your favorite twins again on the tackle, Gavin and Michael Harrell.
Cramping.
Let's take a quick break and a break from our friends at Ted Russell Ford.
Blue 2020 F-150 $41,990. Hey, Jake drops back. He's got a deal wide open. the crowd goes wild. With savings, whether you're looking for a low-mileage pre-owned truck to tailgate in or a minivan to get the whole family to the game, the Pre-Owned Patrol has what you're looking for. Only at Ted Russell Ford on Kingston Pike or Parkside Drive.
2 locations to serve you, Ted Russell Ford. And our thanks to Andy White and the good people at Ted Russell Ford for their partnership. 2nd down and 10 at the 49. Isom will keep it himself and will break free. Close to first down yardage. If he's not there, it'll be a 3rd down and about half a yard.
I mean, just short, it looks like. It's half a yard. Really close.
It's close enough you wonder if they would measure it, but they're not going to. Isom just keeps it himself and keeps the legs moving.
You got 2 plays here to pick up less than a yard. I like Morristown West chances.
It's 3rd down and about 3 inches and nobody measured. Isom with Richards behind him. They'll hand off to Richards. He'll get the 1st down, just barreling through defenders.
He's running so hard.
A 1st down at the 35-yard line.
He ran hard in that Seminary County game that we had. He's running harder tonight.
I didn't remember him like I've seen it tonight.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he
didn't go 79 yards. I mean, it just sticks out from play number 1.
Well, sure.
But just the physicality and the way that he's hitting the holes and the way he's finishing runs. I mean, he's having a night.
It'll be the last play of the 3rd quarter, barring a super quick incompletion.
1st down and 10 at the 34 officially. Isom will play fake, keep it himself right up the middle, and boy, they are using that to perfection. Getting to the outside, look out here, touchdown! Isom just slipped through multiple tackles and goes 34 yards for a touchdown.
That touchdown is made by Russell and
With that carry, that's 6 carries, 100 yards for Malachi Isom, the senior quarterback.
There's 2 100-yard rushers in this game.
I mean, once again, missed tackles.
Runs over a guy, stiff arm, and then speed at the sideline.
Well, a great block by Cameron Richards. Not only can he run and break tackles, he can block.
Extra point is up and good. And that takes us to the end of the quarter. 28-14 Morristown West. Hall's needing to answer again. 1st round of the 5A playoffs on OEB Playoff Friday. Brought to you, as always, by Pilot.
OEB Playoff Friday is brought to you by Glass Doctor, Better Mattress, Gray Hodges, Aqua Clear, and the Volunteer Club. Real Vol fans are members of the Volunteer Club.
Some things are just better together. Like sensational salads and sizzling steaks, old friends and new friends, special occasions and special moments. At Aubrey's, we like it when things go together, so we do everything we can to make getting together easy. Aubrey's, real comfort, real food, real good.
I'm an owner. I am an owner.
I'm an owner. And we're locally owned.
Gray Hodges has been serving the Knoxville area with quality craft-made cabinetry for over 7 decades now. Craft-Made manufactures high-quality kitchen and bath cabinets in a wide variety of finishes with modern and traditional styles to choose from. Visit one of our 4 locations and let a Gray Hodges owner show you the perfect craft-made design to fit your needs. Gray Hodges. Employee-owned, service perfect.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
The Pre-Owned Pre-owned Patrol is on the scene, and we've got a huge selection of the hottest pre-owned vehicles that you've been looking for.
We have over 45 pre-owned trucks in inventory starting as low as $23,995 to get you ready for tailgating.
We have over 29 third-row SUVs that's got plenty of room for your family.
Whatever it is you're looking for,
the Pre-owned Patrol's got it.
Nick and Jacob stockpiled a massive selection of clean, low-mileage pre-owned vehicles. Come and see them today.
The Pre-owned Patrol is here for you
At Ted Russell Ford on Kingston Pike
and Parkside Drive.
At OEB Law, our home is your home. And your family is our family. And down here, family takes care of family. Giving back and helping out whenever needed. OEB Law is proud to be from East Tennessee. OEB Law feels like home.
Hello, and welcome to Nickel State Farm. Since 1980, it has been our pleasure to serve Knoxville and Tennessee, recover from accidents, and prepare for their future. Do what's right for your family today. Call or text us at 947-6560.
Fourth quarter is brought to you by Pilot Company, our longest running partner here on Rivalry Thursday and Playoff Friday. Let's head down to Casey Funderburg.
Coach, do you feel pressure to score quickly here?
No. We got a whole nother quarter. We got to take it one play at a time, right? But you can't rush it. You got to go just right here and score. You got to answer, and we got to find a way to get back in this game, find a way to put pressure on them. We haven't done that yet, but we got to.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Football guy.
You think?
Nah, he said the right thing, and I understand where he's coming from. You can't force anything, but, you know, down 2 touchdowns here, fourth quarter, limited possessions. You got to make a stop. All right, you got to score, and then you got to make a stop.
Hall's down 14. There are only 2 losses this year to West and Powell, not returnable here. Or actually it is, at the goal line. And the Red Devils, the football out past the 20. Take a look at the third quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law. And pretty even on total yards. Scoreboard, those 28-14.
Yeah, short field to work with there on that last scoring drive from Morristown West as Halls went for it on the outside kick, didn't get it.
It's surprising to me that Halls is their strength as the line of scrimmage. They've got the size, they've got the experience. 20 yards rushing to this point.
Yeah, they've been relying on Amari Lethgo, whereas Morristown West is running the ball obviously with Richards and their quarterback in Matlock High School.
Clock malfunction. After the Halls touchdown earlier, like 55 seconds right on the clock, it took forever to get it updated. Now they kick it off and they return it, nothing comes off.
Yeah, 4-play, 49-yard drive for West. Isom, the 34-yard touchdown. About 3 broken tackles as Leonard Scarborough and the officials talked with Alvin Sanders about their clock malfunction. Bad timing for that, obviously.
The clock's messing. Something's up with the clock. I mean, I've never seen how they work the clock. I mean, should be an app at this point, right? 2023 should be an app that you can sync to your phone.
Well, Commercial Bank salutes the stripes, and there he is, Leonard Scarborough. 33 years. I talked to him before the game. He said he quote, retired for just a little bit. He's got 10 grandkids. Wow. And so wanted to spend a little time there and said, you know what, I just love being on the field. I love calling games. And so he made his way back out there on the field.
Big LSU, big Saints guy.
By the way, while we're working on the clock, I believe that Reese Van Haften is down on the sideline for a Friday Frenzy scoreboard update. Reese, any surprises?
I mean, not really right now.
Yeah.
Bearden's up 21-0 in the fourth quarter right now. So that's, hey, look at Alcoa. They're up 56-6 on
Stunner.
Stunner. So surprising.
Yeah.
I know you're kind of expecting them to be in the 3A title mark. I think we all kind of are, right? Let's look at Northview Academy's up 21-10 right now. Powell's up 35-7. West up 27-0. All your usual scores are now. Maryville 42-16. They're up pretty big right now. Let's get to that Jeffco score. 24-15. Jeffco's up in the third quarter.
Okay.
I know that's an interesting one. Hey, if Maryville and Bearden win, though, that could be your game next week, Mark.
Well, actually, if Bearden wins, they would go to Jeff County next week, I believe. Maryville would go to Bradley.
You're correct.
Yeah.
And that would be a pretty good game as well. Maryville on the road at Bradley.
It could be. Now, they played earlier in the year, Reese, and 21-0 Bradley had the lead.
The different Maryville ball club up until week 11 of the regular season, though.
Kind of hard to figure out Maryville. I watched them lose to Farragut a week ago. Admirals put up a great defensive affair.
Another score, Clinton leads 21-10 over McMahon.
Encroachment on the defense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
21-10 Clinton over McMinn after a Josh Keith touchdown. That's in the late third quarter. Actually, 27-10 now. 27-10. 17-point game.
Well, a 4-6 Clinton team.
9:42 left.
Lethgo rolls to the left, throws back across. Well, the catch is made. Nice catch. Nice catch by Skates into Trojan territory at the 45, a 29-yard pitch and catch.
They're going to go short intermediate with their two tight ends, Drew Ross and Brody Rogers. They are going to take shots down the field with that number 3, Trey Skates, and he comes down with another big reception.
It's funny, Brent Hughes said to Casey, no, we're not in any hurry, we just got to execute. Well, they're running up on the ball pretty quick.
Again, as they should. Yeah, I mean, you can say all the right things, but the fact of the matter is you're down 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
First down and 10. Lethgo looking to throw. Going to take a shot downfield. Receiver was there. Football just a little overthrown as he tries to get it to Brody Rogers again.
Tried to get that one-handed Sports Center type catch. All slow coming back.
Second down and 10, everything 4-down territory at this point. Down 14 in the fourth quarter. Winner of this game will go to West. Lethgo across the middle. And they'll get about 8 of it and leave a 3rd down and 2.
Quarterback Lethgo's pass complete to Skates. Brought down by Jack Bivens. Third down and 2.
Clock under 11 to go. 28-14 Morristown West.
And again, you got 2 plays, get 2 yards here.
I'm just surprised they're not trying to run the football at all. Lethgo will throw this one out. Incomplete pass right through the hands of Rogers, but a 3rd down and 2. They've just completely abandoned the running game.
Again, two plays to get 2 yards, and you're right. I don't know why you wouldn't run on 3rd and 2. Again, misses high, but Rogers would be the first one to tell you. You can see his reaction there, like you got to come down and make that catch.
It's 4th down and 2.5. Red Devils tonight have run for 1 yard in the second half.
Wow.
A total of 20 on the game.
It's a good stat by
Lethgo looks to throw, and a timing pattern will get the first down. That's their running game.
Yeah, it really is. That's an extension of the run game because the corners are playing off. You're just running that hitch. And if you need 5 to 6, you're going to get it. So you're exactly right. It's been open all game long.
I'd love to see him do a little stutter go on a 3rd down because I think Morristown West would fall for it.
Well, they've run that same play about 8 times, to your point.
Yeah, and I think, again, you have to do it like on like a conversion down, right? Like a first down, I don't think that works necessarily the same as it does on a conversion down.
Skates having a pretty good night tonight, catching the football for Halls.
Yeah, see, I don't like this. Taking a timeout.
8 carries, 94 yards.
They need that later.
Hey, if you've got a school or a home gym or a gym at work and you need good workout equipment, be it new or used, make sure you check in with my good friend Heavy and our friends at Dynabody. You can find the selection at dynabody.com, but this is in the showroom down in the, well, it's the showroom in Blount County, and they've got new used equipment at Dynabody in Blount County. 10:01 to go in the football game. Halls hanging on by a thread, down 28-14. A big conversion on a 4th down. A team that scored 52 points a week ago in a win at Central and has had missed opportunities tonight.
Missed opportunities again. The stuff on the 4th and goal, had to punt right before the half. The onside kick that gave Morristown West a short field. You talk about abandoning the run, though. Morristown West front seven's been really good. Giovanni Chavez, Evan Barker. Hard to run on the interior of this Morristown West defense, and that's why Halls has gone through the air and found some success, but down 2 scores.
1st and 10 at the 31. They'll throw again. Pass out of the backfield. By the way, I do want to say thank you to our stats guy, Joe McNish, who, unlike some other people, he has a college game tomorrow in Oxford, Mississippi, and when the game ends tonight, he'll get in the car and drive to Oxford, Mississippi, so he can do stats tomorrow at Ole Miss.
And then he's got a game in Charlotte on Sunday. Yep. 3 games, 3 different states.
Meanwhile, Skip's doing a game at ETSU. And had to go get a hotel.
Skip, our regular producer that we stay on. There's Joe right there, by the way.
I think regular probably needs to end.
Hard worker, that Joe.
Let's go looking to throw. He'll get the first down.
Actually got a good spot with this one, too.
Skates again. By the way, if I were still playing fantasy football, I don't have a team.
Is he a PPR league?
Yeah, I don't have a league this year. I don't have any friends, apparently. 9 catches for 103 yards.
The price was too heavy, Packer. I mean, that's why you don't have any friends.
I know. I tried to do a big money league, and nobody said yes.
I just got married. I might not be married if I join that league.
Yeah, Eric's response to the big money league is, I'll play if you'll pay it. Lethco looking to throw, rolling right. Great coverage. Could run to the left, and he'll throw it to the outside. Trying to use the speed to get to the end zone. Not quite. Nice open field tackle. But Marcus Moore, 14 yards, gets the football inside the 5, down to the 1. It's first down and goal at the 1 for Halls.
And this is where Halls has struggled offensively in this football game. Short yardage situations. Of course, you got a first and goal. You're going to have a couple of chances here. But Halls has got to find a way to finish this drive.
9th play of the drive. Dare I say they turn and hand the football off?
You should. You'll get 4 opportunities to. I mean, surely one can get 2 yards here. Unbalanced again. 3 running backs in the backfield.
All seniors on the offensive line. They'll follow him for the end zone.
No, he didn't get in.
Is he in?
No, he's down. And here's the thing. The defensive back that made the tackle, a yard short, like that's costing Halls
time,
a minute. Like right now we're coming up on 1 minute. It was at 9:36 that the tackle was made. We're closing in on 8:36.
2nd and goal.
Yeah, he gets in the backfield to make that tackle. Landon Howard.
There's a flag on the play.
And if this flag's on Halls, this would move it from the 1 back to the 6.
Again.
I honestly think that's good for Halls. I really do. I think short yardage. I think short yardage is bad.
Snap infraction on the center, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Start against Halls.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. I don't see how you can say it's better to be at the 6 than the 1.
Because they've gotten so much.
They gave up a 4, 5. This is 5 now plays in this football game where they had it at 2 or inside and not scored. They have. It's just like Tennessee. They struggle in short yardage, especially against Morristown West.
Can I ask this question? How do you get a 5-yard penalty and the ball's marked inside the 5? Just asking. Just asking. Just a question.
It's a solid point.
Let's go hands off left tackle, turning towards the end zone, and they're going to have to run a play from the 1 again.
Yeah. Maybe they should false start again and move it back. I mean, Packer, it sounds weird, but it's 100% true what he's saying. I agree.
You spread them out. I think when you bunch it in.
I got 2 words.
Yes.
Tush push.
3rd and goal.
I got 2 words. Drew Ross, 6'3".
I like that they're coming out here in shotgun here because, again.
Lethco will fake the handoff and take him down short. 11th play of the drive. Maybe even a loss of a yard.
And that was Landon Howard getting back there. It's definitely going to be at least loss of a 1
Again,
yard.
2 minutes have now run off that clock since they tackled him at the 1 yard line.
It's 4th down at the 2 now. Almost the 3.
He's got quarterback, stayed outside, made the play, that being Landon Howard. And that clock just continues to roll. And I mean, you've got to go for it for sure.
You got to go fast.
I agree.
I mean, you gotta.
We're down to 10 seconds on the play clock.
1 for 2 on 4th down. Obviously, Lethgo's going to roll out.
All right, you got 5 seconds here.
Wide side of the field, the far side. Play clock at 1. Lethgo will roll right. Looks to throw. Receiver is there. Underthrows the receiver. Second time that Halls does not convert inside the 5 tonight.
The last time Halls was stopped on 4th and goal, it was an overthrow. This time, a skipper. Underthrown here from Lethgo with some pressure off the edge, and that obviously affected the throw.
Yeah, the pressure, he couldn't get anything on the ball. And with 6:59 to go in the game, but Brent Hughes knows he's running out of chances.
And you've got to applaud the Morristown West defense.
100%.
I mean, they have come through a couple of times, 2 goal line stops.
Boy, great job getting back to the quarterback, and that's the same guy, Landon Howard, who made that tackle on that first try at the 1-yard line.
Yep.
Isom back in his end zone.
I will say that the DB from Morristown West did run over the Halls receiver when the ball was still in the air, and that ball was not tipped. I mean, that could have been a penalty.
Yeah.
They didn't call it, but it could have been.
Well, if you're Halls, you have got to keep Morristown West in jail inside the 10. You keep them in jail, you're still in the game. You let them get out, game's going to start slipping away. Second down and 8. Isom will keep it himself and is close to first down yardage. At the 12-yard line, he needed the 13, so a 3rd down and 1 exactly halfway through the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and you needed that play there on 2nd down, and who else are you going to call on? Your quarterback, who's ran so well here tonight, that being Malachi Isom.
So for Halls, a 12-play, 74-yard drive comes up with 0 points. And they had the drive earlier that they drove all the way inside the 5 and came up with 0 points there. Yeah, took it all the way down to the 1-yard line and didn't get in. They will measure this one. Clock will stop at 5:57 to go.
They measured this one, Packer.
I was about to say, the last one the other one was 3 inches away. They didn't measure, and this was like a full yard. And
don't question Leonard.
Leonard Scarborough's, I mean, I respect it, but I mean, obviously, if you're Halls, you've got to sell out to stop the run. If they're not throwing, but you've got to get a stop here if you're Halls.
Yeah.
In this play.
You need it quickly. Yep. The old engage 8. Now's the time.
Here's the deal. If Morristown West scored here with under 6 minutes to go and went up 3 touchdowns,
don't say it.
He should onside kick and turn around and just stare at me.
3rd down and 1, inside handoff, and I think he'll fall forward for a gain of about 1.5 yards and a first down with 5:46 to go in the game.
He's too classy to do that, but he should do that. Just turn around, hello.
Austin would. It's the kind of thing you would do as a head coach.
Me, Petty?
Who are you talking to?
Clock running, 5:24 to go, up 2 touchdowns. Tough running. A flag comes in, which will stop the clock.
I think it's going to be a face mask. I think kind of like an incidental 5-yard deal.
And it is against Halls. Now, the good news for Morristown West is if they win this game, they'll go to West, Knox West. The bad news is that their season ended a year ago in the second round with a 68-14 loss to West.
Yeah, what was
a little
different team. Different team.
First down and 5 after the penalty.
Lamar Brown, former coach at Morristown West, coaching against his old team yet again. At another West.
First down and 5 as the clock runs at 4:37 to go. Richards to the outside, gets a block. Richard down the sideline, cut back inside, just looking for somebody to run over.
And he's staring it down. He is seeking out contact at this point, and that was Michael Harrop on the receiving end of it.
He's running down the field, and I don't know if he really wanted to score as much as he wanted to just run somebody over. He sees number 2, so the glass doctor break of the game, and it was this right here. It was the first carry of the game, and it was an 80-yard touchdown from the junior running back, Cameron Richards. Tied the game at 7, but that the glass doctor break of the game, and it was on play number 1.
It was the only play that West ran offensively in the first quarter.
178 yards for Cameron Richards.
There is a flag on the play.
Easy math tells you a 22-yard run. He's at 200. You know, Austin and I went back and forth during the week just talking about what we thought would happen tonight. And I said, I think Halls probably wins this game. Austin just kept saying, Morristown West, their 5 losses were all to really good teams. They were all close games. He goes, I really think Morristown West will win the game.
I think they're similar teams. I thought they kind of excelled in the same areas of football game. I mean, tonight it's been Morristown West running the football so much more effectively than Halls.
It's the ability to get a goal line stop twice. I mean, think about it. 2 touchdowns. If they score both those, what's the score back? I mean,
28 all,
yeah.
28 all. Yep, if you don't take advantage of your opportunities when you're down at the 1-yard line twice, and you're down 2 scores, you're right.
And it goes back to Hall's inability to run the football points and times in this football game.
Second down and 13, Isom. Can he keep it himself? And look out here. Isom, look out here. Isom down inside the 20. And with 3:04 to go in the game, Morristown West can salt this one away.
Looked like his daddy LaRue trying to steal bases for the Morristown West baseball team back in about 2002.
I mean, the speed here. He breaks a couple tackles, sure, snaps a little high to the right, straight quarterback sweep. Then he gets upfield, gets the numbers, and breaks the tackle, turns on the Jets right here. Thought he was going to finish it, getting tripped up. Man, what a run.
31 yards down to the 17.
John Michael Rosen back into the football game, playing that H-back position.
High snap, Isom will keep it himself. Down to the 12, and the clock keeps running.
Brought down by Michael Harrop.
Yeah, and you can just see the pain on his face. I mean, Brent Hughes had a phenomenal year, 8-2.
Yeah, and I think he's surprised. I mean, I think he thought coming in here that this is an 8-2 team, but boy, how about the Trojans and Alvin Sanders? You talk about the 5 losses. The Jefferson County game went to overtime.
1-loss team.
The Sevier County game that we had,
1-loss team.
They lost. They had the game won
and could have won the football game.
The Bearden game,
3-loss
team, but they lost 24-14. Elizabethton was a close game.
1-loss team.
Greenville undefeated. Let's take a break right here with a man down.
OEB Playoff Friday is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions, Carson Newman, Knoxville Wholesale Furniture, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 102, Patriot Home Care, and Harris Construction.
Hi, Annie Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, you know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Jim Pope, and I'm located in Morristown, Tennessee. I've been helping people manage the risk of everyday life for the last 35 years. So stop by my office in Morristown, call me at 423-581-9390, or click in at jimpope.net.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
You know, life happens, and damage to your home can be extremely stressful. That's why it's important to find someone who offers efficient, quality work with financing options. Exterior Home Solutions, they value not only family, but community. And they're who I call when life happens, and you should too.
At D1, our slogan is the place for the athlete. But who is the athlete? While you'll see a number of our athletes on courts and fields, not all of those athletes are starting left tackle in the football game. We pride ourselves with being the place for all athletes, 7 to 70, mom or son, dad or daughter, with locations all over Tennessee. And we have training programs for every athlete. So stop by any of our locations and let's find the best athlete in you.
At Typical Insurance, you're just another senior.
That is the third health insurance commercial with seniors at a farmer's market.
Right? Don't get me wrong, I love a fresh heirloom, but it's like those companies think we're all the same.
That's why I chose Humana. Before I signed up, I spoke to someone who actually listened to what I needed. She told me about benefits that were right for me, like vision and dental, all in my budget. I'm finally feeling control. What are you doing?
Taking control.
Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
Well, Hall's just got the young man off the field, so we have just now returned from break. Hey, if you got apparel needs, make sure you use the people that we use on Playoff Friday and Rivalry Thursday and the Rivalry Showcase. That's my good friends at E2 Sports. Find them online at mye2sports.com. 2:09 to go as the clock will run with Morristown West up 28-14. And the Trojans in no hurry to snap the ball. Second down and 6. Frias off left tackle, following blockers, breaking tackles, and finally steps out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. It's first down and goal, and now you can just take a couple of knees. Our Joe Newbert collision of the game brought to you by Joe Newbert Collision Centers, and it was right here, courtesy of Cameron Richards, running over defenders and laying waste to Red Devils.
And that is not the only time he did it tonight. Just the one that we have the best camera angle for, I'm sure. He's done it 2 or 3 times. Man,
that was the best one.
He's had a couple of nice ones.
The greatest formation in football. Victory formation for the Trojans of Morristown West, who will win this and go to Knox West next week in the second round of the playoffs.
See, that right there is why I think you always need to have victory formation out of shotgun. I get it, shotgun, anything can happen, but you don't want your quarterback to get stepped on or something when you're trying to end a game.
Halls will take the timeout. Well, our thanks to Ann and JP at One Day Signs and Banners. All of our signs at all of our games. They'll make them as quickly as 1 day.
1 day.
865-525-5474. Well, I invite you to join us on 6 Sports for Friday Frenzy. All your scores and highlights tonight after the game, as we will have the post-game wrap on this game along with Reese Van Haften. And in KCK, Sam Rothman will have you covered in studio tonight right here on 6 Sports. Scholar athlete is Dothan Acevedo. Yes, I did nail the name just now. Acevedo. The Scholar athlete brought to you by Patriot Home Care, a junior, a 3.86 GPA, a lineman here at Morristown West. What time will you two boys be at the stadium tomorrow?
As late as possible. It's a noon game. It's UConn. About 10:15.
I was going to say probably about 10 o'clock, 9:45.
I've got a much shorter walk from G3 than Eric does from the 11th Street parking garage.
Yep. 2nd down and 6. Isom will keep it himself. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown. I think Alvin kind of thought, if I'm going to take a knee and they're going to come after my quarterback, I might as well just run a play.
I don't blame him. I mean, when you're this close anyway, and Hall's had another timeout. It's hard not to.
Good to see Isom. He kind of was limping coming back over the post. So good to see him call his own number here.
Yeah.
Look nimble.
It's funny anytime he fakes the handoff to number 0, everybody goes with number 0, despite the fact that Isom has had over 100 yards himself.
But a lot of that's come in the second half. What do you have, 30 yards at halftime or something? 4 carries, 30 yards?
Kick is up and through. 11 carries, 148 yards for Isom. If I'm reading all the hand signals that Joe McNish is waving around at me.
You know Packer can't see that. You got to underline it. There you go.
10 carries, 148.
I handed him my phone to look at a score, and he was like, it took him 30 minutes to figure out what the score was.
Okay. Isom gets in for the touchdown. Well, we invite you to join us Sunday night on the Volunteer Club Locker Room, powered by Spire Sports, right here on WATE 1135 on Sunday nights. Jason Swain, Chris Brown will be my partners in crime on that. Food City Player Perspective, Humana Inside the Orange, and then also Monday afternoons at 3:30 as Tennessee looks to improve to 7-2 on the season with hopefully a win tomorrow over UConn, and then set their sights on a road trip to Missouri.
First half for Malachi Isom. Again, you just read off his total game stats. 4 carries, 11 yards. He's had an amazing second half of football, and been a nice little 1-2 punch, obviously, with Cameron. He's had a great game.
So drives tonight. Morristown West had a 98.5-yard drive that Joe McNish is calling 98. We're calling 99 earlier in the game, but it was a long one. And then this one here was an 11-play 97-yard drive. So very long drives, which leads us to this. How convenient. The Harrison Construction drive of the game. And I guess that drive of the game was the 98.5-yard drive that Joe McNish is calling 98. We're calling 99.
Joe's taken away from the kids. We'll call it 99. All
yeah,
right.
99. Okay.
Started the 2-yard line, ran one play, lost a yard. I'm going to call it 99.
And it finally led to this right here, to the outside as Malachi Isom gets in for the touchdown. And a 35-14 lead for the Trojans.
Clinton has claimed its first playoff win since 2009.
And still under 500 at 5-6.
By the way, if athletic director Matt Price was forced Justin Price to fire defense coordinator Matt Price after giving up 67 points through 3 quarters, something's wrong.
Amazing to me that you would call out one brother to fire the other brother. That just sounds like infighting within the Price family.
Just call it like it is.
Clock will run as Lethgo, the sophomore quarterback, who we'll see a lot of next year. Now they'll have to completely retool at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
they'll lose all of their linemen.
Yeah, all seniors, offensive line, a heavy dose of veteran presence on the defensive front seven as well. But again, Lethgo, you got a quarterback. You can win a lot of games at this level. He's a good quarterback. He's improved as the year's gone on. He's gone from being an athlete, a baseball player, to being a quarterback.
By the way, big congrats to the Morristown. They've had a heck of a year. They host a home playoff game tonight. They're on to the second round. They'll play Walker Valley next week. So either Lenore City or Walker Valley will play Clinton or Oak Ridge in the quarterfinals.
Lethgo looking to throw, under a minute to go. Gets it to his big tight end Ross, who, by the way, is a junior who will be back. Brody Rogers, his tight end, will be back. But boy, how impressive for Morristown West tonight. The 1-2 punch of the running game for Alvin Sanders, of Malachi Isom, the quarterback, 148 yards. Cameron Richards, the running back, 178 yards for him. Isom gets pressure from behind, and an incomplete pass. That'll feel good for Alvin Sanders. Another one of those coaches who's going to take in his lumps, had to roll the program.
Well, he took over at a point where Morristown West had a little bit of a downturn, and he kind of weathered the storm and has started to see some real progress. You know, kudos to him.
He has learned under some great coaches. Obviously, Coach Sparks, Ken Sparks, David Needs, and he's put the use over here the last 7-8 years.
For Brent Hughes, still a phenomenal year, 8-2 in the regular season. You hate to end it the first round of the playoffs on the road, but
Lethgo across the middle, gets it to Skates, who's on skates in the secondary. Took this long before anybody used that line.
I don't think anybody envisioned Halls having the year that it had this year. Remarkable job by these men, staff, by these players, and of course Brent Hughes, the head coach.
Now, Halls was trying to run another play, and then Morristown West had a player go down right behind the center. So we will announce tomorrow morning where we will be next Friday night on OEB Playoff Friday, brought to you by Pilot. All of the playoff games will be right here on WATE. Then all the state championship games, the Blue Cross Bowls, I have moved over to the Knox, where we spent our entire season. So all 9 games will be on the Knox. Excuse me, 8 of them will be on the Knox. One of them, the 3A state championship, Alcoa, will be right here on WATE. And this one's going to be intercepted, and the Trojans will take a knee, and that will end the football game. Final score tonight, Alvin Sanders and Morristown West get a big win over the Halls Red Devils, 35-14, the final score. And Morristown West will head to Knoxville next week for a rematch with the West Rebels.
Great win by Morristown West. Again, a couple of nice goal line stops, converting on long drives, and obviously getting in the win column here, moving on.
Time now for Pilots High School Heroes, the 5th quarter, an abbreviated 5th quarter, as Casey Funderburg, I'm scared for you down there. Don't get run over by that guy.
I'll try not to. I don't think I'll be okay if that happens. But Cameron, congratulations on the win tonight. You had 3 touchdowns, 180 yards, 16 carries. What made your all's run game so successful tonight?
Our O-line, they're just dogs up front. And we got that dynamic duo in the backfield. Teams are worried about if they're going to pull it or we're going to run it right down to them.
Your all's team has had to overcome a lot of adversity this season, having to play multiple games in a week, weather, having to go up against top-ranked teams. So to come out and win the first playoff game, what does that mean to your team?
It means a lot. I mean, our coaches prepared us for it. I mean, it's nothing we didn't expect all season.
Your coach, he talked about how confident he was in you guys. What made him so confident? What was it about you all that gave him that over the course of the season?
We all stick together. I mean, we all play hard together. We have a really good chemistry. I mean, we're like brothers. It's a family.
Let's talk about your quarterback for a second, Malachi. He had an amazing game tonight, too. What does he mean to this program?
Everything. He's like the glue that holds us together.
Going forward, what do you all need to do to just focus for this next game coming up?
I mean, study film, watch Knox West, and go get our get back.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight, and good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, go get our get back. They gave up 68. It was a different West team a year ago in the second round of the play, completely different team. But the get back game is can they go get it done? We'll announce tomorrow where we are going next week for OEB Playoff Friday right here on WATE. Second round of the playoffs. By the way, living in East Tennessee on WATE at 10 a.m. 7 o'clock kickoff next Friday night. For everyone who's been a part of this one, Austin Price, Eric Kane, Casey Fenderberg, Tim Petrie punches all the buttons. Thanks for making us a part of your night. Friday Frenzy tonight at 11 o'clock right here on 6 Sports. Final score, Morristown West moves on 35-14.
All righty.
Well, a matchup that could have gone any direction tonight in 5A in the first round. Mark Packer along with Austin Price. The game you saw here on WATE tonight. Morristown West flexing their muscle with a win over Halls.
Yeah, Halls got off to a quick start in this football game, but Morristown West countered quickly. Halls with the touchdown right here, and then it's Morristown West. This was a 6-minute and 44-second drive by Halls to start the football game, and then they had a 16-second drive by Morristown West as Cameron Richards goes to the house.
Yeah, Richards with a big night tonight. That an 80-yarder, 16 carries, 180 yards for the junior running back. Quarterback Malachi Isom had a pretty good night as well. Through the air, on the ground. This pass right across the middle to Jalen McCullough. It led to touchdown number 2 for number 0.
Yeah, Jalen was phenomenal all night in the passing game, catching the ball from Isom. That was a huge play in the game. And then Isom does it with his legs in the second half. They started keying in on Cameron Richards, and even though he was just still able to make plays like this right here. That 1-2 punch was phenomenal for the Trojans.
Isom runs for 148 yards. Richards runs for 180. Red Devils just simply could not figure out the running game of Morristown West, and the final score tonight, 35-14. Let's go down to Reese Van Hatten, who's got a very happy winning coach tonight in Alvin Sanders.
Yeah, Alvin, everything went well in the run game. You were telling me you were going to focus on pass in this game, but the Cameron Richards, Malachi Isom duo just went off. What made them so successful?
You know, and just feeding off each other. Like coming into this game, we told Malachi, hey, you're the one that can account for the +1. Cam got to start off the big run, and then from there you gang up to stop one guy. The quarterback is unaccounted for, and Malachi makes some plays. How about the throws he made tonight?
Oh, my goodness.
I'm very proud of that young man, how he's growing, how he's leading us right now.
Defensively, you shut Hall's offense down. You were kind of playing off, not letting them get the deep ball going. How did that game plan get worked so well into this game?
Week in, week out, we want to make sure that we try to get people making one-dimensional. We feel like if we can shut the run game down, make them throw, and eliminate the explosive play, again, we're going to be in great position to win the game. And our guys, they executed to almost flaws. We kind of a little bit too soft and giving us some underneath stuff, kind of kept drives alive. But way to come through and fight and get stops when we need it.
Absolutely. You know who you have next?
Not yet. I hadn't even looked in the scores. Like, man, we was focusing on the right now. I know we have the winner between West and Boone. As soon as I get back to the locker room, we're on next week.
West Rebels. That's who it is.
Sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Alvin. We'll send it back up to you, Mark.
Hey, by the way, Alvin, I introduced y'all as an excited head coach, Alvin Sanders. Is this excited for you?
Yeah, this is the best we're going to get right now because I'm already thinking about those Rebels now that I know that's what we're playing.
That's good. Hey, congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, big win tonight, 35-14. Morristown West at West. And it was a different team, a different West team. Knox West is a year ago, but Trojans gave up 68 points in that game.
You're exactly right. This is a different team. Malachi Isom's a year older. Yeah. Richards is giving them something, an extra special in the running game. I think it'll be a much closer game next week.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. Final score tonight, it's Morristown West that gets the win over Halls 35-14. We'll announce tomorrow morning where we will be next week for our second round game right here on WATE on OEB Playoff Friday.